And we are live. Hello everyone, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Almost Monday for UK and Europe, of course. So let's welcome in the chat here. So welcome in Respawn, welcome in Denny, welcome in Chloe, welcome in Dakota, welcome in TLAO, welcome in Bright. Hope you're all doing well today, of course. Apologies, I was delayed. Like I said just before, I had to keep an eye on another stream that I mod for. There was a situation happening there, so naturally I had to stick around, to make sure things were calm. Thankfully, they have gotten calm, so I'm currently leaving a little bit as we speak, in case, but they seem fine as of right now, so we're good. And thank you for coming through, Misty, as well. We'll see you soon. But if you can't stick around, Misty, try not to post, of course, or just say something like, hi, can't stop, but something like that, just a heads up there, of course. Yeah, literally right the near, literally the delay though. Oh, of course, thanks, Denny. Appreciate that. Let me find it. So right now, Denny, I don't think Chloe has a capture software. She would definitely be a natural at it, mind you, of course. But that's the good thing about doing collabs, isn't it? That she can, of course, collaborate through me there, so. Yeah, I definitely will be doing that. You know I'm a Crash Hunter, of course, so any opportunity that I get, I will go through with it, of course. Just mention the word and I'll go ahead with it. Let me see if I can find your message though real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I would rather keep it in English. I know like Respawn likes to do Japanese, but I'll be honest, that means I have to right click and translate it. So try not to do that too often though, Respawn, of course. Let me see. You may have to repost it, Denny, because I'm not seeing it right now. If you don't mind, of course. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, Denny. It's probably gone up in the chat somewhere. Welcome in goes Chris. Oh, thanks, pal. Let me take a look. Once you, Nourish goes, pal. Hi, George. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, I think it's gone too far from the channel, then I'll be honest, but thank you, though. Yeah, so what Danny's saying there, Respawn, is like a, like a welcome message for the viewers. You know, where it says, like, welcoming everyone, thanks for coming through, today we're playing Splatoon, something like this, is what Danny's referring to there. Of course, Respawn, no worries, pal. I'll probably be going for a good while, of course. So you got time, pal. We'll be here. Definitely TLL, yeah, if you want to see them now, of course, we can do that. It gives Respawn time to clean as well, so that actually works out well, to be honest. Also, yes, Denny, we will be giving you some Splatoon trivia today, so get ready for the upcoming test, right? Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I literally told that particular viewer as well. If they can't stick around, please, don't join, of course. But then they just consider it regardless. So yeah, they haven't changed one bit, have they? Of course. I think honestly, I need to delete them from. I think I need to delete them from Switch as well because they haven't changed. So let me do that real quick, folks, whilst I so give me a moment whilst I sort this out, folks. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Because they do keep joining my lobbies, I'll be honest. And they keep inviting me as well whilst I'm streaming. So let's do this, folks, real quick. Yeah. There we go. Because literally every time I go to my invites, it's literally spammed with her usually. So yeah, there we go. Not that they weren't now, but she did to me like 5 invites the other day, literally. Thank you, Ghostface, of course. Yes, on with the stream, of course, because so let's see. Thank you to TLL. So got two codes from TLL here, so we're watching these replays before we get into the matches, folks. I'm so glad to hear that, Chloe. Literally, the pictures we got on Dreamlight Valley were amazing. Definitely Respawn. Go ahead, pal. Go ahead. If you want to post them now whilst you're cleaning, unless you'd rather me wait, unless you'd rather wait after till to react to them, of course. So you can see my reaction live here. Up to you, though. Thank you, Denny. So that's the pin comment for today. There we go. Right, then it says, welcome everyone, this is a family-friendly channel, so please be respectful. If you want to play, just ask Rob. Please remember to stay hydrated and, most importantly, have fun. Pivot, Denny. Spot on. She never does, Chris, no. And I literally told her, if she wants to, you know, be around in the chat, she has to, of course, not join if she can't stay, but she just keeps doing it, Chris, so. Yeah, no surprise there with her, of course. Some people just don't change, right? she's on and off really. Like sometimes she will stick around for a board, but most of the time she'll just say hi and bye, literally, Chris. So yeah, good move there, pal, honestly. Appreciate you. Alright, Respawn, cool. Yeah, you can watch the VOD later as well. I'll give you, I can, maybe give you the timestamp if you need it. Oh, you're very welcome, Chloe. Thank you so much too. Just to let everyone know about that, of course, me and Chloe there are planning to do a Disney Dreamlight Valley collab. So another collab for our new team name known as Team Strictly Sparkles. So do look forward to that, of course. So should be a fun time. Basically, it's like Animal Crossing but Disney. Very nice, relaxing, cozy game. So that'll be fun. We'll be checking out the new update. They've recently released it, and they've got Peter Pan added as part of the School Rock lore. Got there in the end. But yeah, the game is actually quite in depth. Honestly, like the storyline and the lore to it is honestly really interesting. So basically, you're this ruler of a valley, so to speak, and you're having to help the Disney characters reclaim their memories because you know the forgetting sets in with all these night phones that go in the map, if you will. So very interesting game, like I say. I'll definitely have to go through with you on Thursday there. Currently TLL, yeah, so I alternate between the two usually though, just to get some play value out of this, you know. And because I need to get a spare dock for Switch 2 so I can, you know, play it on both TVs as well. No worries, Danny. Thank you for the alert, pal. That's fine, Danny, no problem. I'll probably reply to them after stream, of course. Exactly, Chloe. So, Chloe's also a Disney fan like me. I'm also a Disney lover, so that's another thing me and Chloe have in common. We're literally so alike, honestly. Those are for replays, Ghost Chris, yeah. So, Chris and TLL here want me to look at their replays, just now. It's all good, Danny. Those games can be addictive, I'll be honest. I was addicted to Forza for quite a while, though. Let me see. Let me see if I can find TLL. Let me screenshot them so I don't lose them, of course. I've got TLLs here. And then I'll get respawns. Right, so I've got 4 replays to watch, folks. Thank you once again for your support, Chris, and everyone, of course. Really do appreciate it. Right, got the codes there, so let me post them in Discord so I can post them. Right. Right, so I've got the codes here, so let's start with, let's get them all downloaded and then we'll, I think we can watch them all and take back to that way. So let's do that first, so. One moment, folks, whilst I get these codes, and then I'll be back with chat momentarily, so. RJE. Yeah, sometimes on stream, because I'll react to Splatoon 3 replays. So let's see, 48CY YEKB. That's the first replay, so we'll download that one. And we'll get the second one. REYK. WP PP. SN4A. And I saw your message, Brett, as well about you about you being a mod, of course. And I think you do great welcoming in the chat and keeping an eye on things as a mod. But if you ever need help with the role, feel free to ask me, of course, or anyone any other mods as well. We'll be happy to help you because I know you said you weren't sure about everything. So if you do need help, naturally, feel free to ask us. And actually, there's no pressure of the role either. So at any point you would of course want to just be a viewer, that's totally fine as well. However, what's important that is you feel comfortable joining streams, Bright. So just if anything, just always let us know. And as I was saying last time, so don't let others bring you down as well. Like if other people compare you to others, like that's them, of course. Actually, like Richmond was saying last time, if you've got a story that you like, then keep with it, of course, because that's naturally your own work. So I'd still say go for it, Bright, of course, but not to go into too deeply, but of course, but just to let you know there. But yes, let's do that. So that's the first 2 replays from TLL there. So we'll get those 2 downloaded first, and then we'll watch respawns after that. Catch up on chat before I do though. Definitely do, Bright. I think you do a good job though, because you're very welcoming to everyone who comes through as well, and you keep a good eye on things. So, but like I say, we're always here to help you, Bright. Oh, nice. Let's go to Dakota. Yeah, how's Tears of the Kingdom going, Bright? Let's see. Almost done with actually Ghost, but it's so fun and pretty. I don't think I'm ready to end it. I understand that totally, Bright. I can relate to that. Especially with one game that I've been playing lately called Hogwarts Legacy. I don't want it to end, Bright, because I'm a massive fan of the Harry Potter series. So, of course, that game I think is amazing. So, I don't want it to end. So I'm like slowly playing through it. And I don't want it to end. I'll be honest. Even though I've got like 4 playthroughs to do of it. Hi, Mr. TJ. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Meow, it is your favourite talking cat, and I wanted to check in with you, Rob. Thank you for checking in, TJ. All is well so far. We're not long getting started. We're just about to rep to 2 replays from the well, 4 replays, two from TLL and 2 from Respawn. So just about to react to those now. Thank you for coming through today. Yeah, exactly, Bright. You know it, of course, like savouring it. Exactly. No worries, Bright. We'll see you soon. Thank you for coming through today. Right. Got you, Chris. Yeah, we can all relate to that, can't we? Of course, like when it's just so good, like you just don't want it to end. I feel like we've all been there, haven't we? Of course. Got you too. That's right. Yeah, because I remember you sent me the first last time. That's right. Yeah. I'm gonna take that, Chloe. Same here, of course. I love how well they turned out. Seriously. So you'll see that the thumbnail, of course, is one of them. Everyone. So you'll see that next Thursday, me and Chloe have a Disney Dreamlight Valley collab. So do look forward to that, of course. Here I did have the Snow White in the corner as well, because naturally she's the Snow White Queen, so should be a fun time, and I'm very excited for it as well. I love that game, and so does Chloe, so it's gonna be fun to check it out with new update there, Chloe. And thank you for getting the shout outs for the content creators as well. Definitely check out TJ, another awesome content creator. And speaking of food, you should also have like snacks and drinks as well. Definitely hydrate in this heat wave. It seems better today because I think it was raining earlier here, so it doesn't seem as bad currently. So hopefully the rain keeps coming, of course. Right, exactly, Chris. Yeah, exactly right. Literally, me with Splatoon 1, like I got to max level and finished the storyline. So all I could really do was ranked. So I was trying to go to S plus, but then I kind of just gave up on it, so to speak, because I was up and down from like S to S plus. But at least that's the good thing about Mario Kart and Splatoon and Smash. Like we can finish the main quest line, but we can still play online. So that's a good thing about those, isn't it? Really. Let me make a check with chat real quick. Apologies, I was just of course putting in the replays. So let me see. Yeah, Majestic might be a raid target today. I think she has to be really because she has been going through a hard time. People who are curious, go to her recent video. She did go into it on there, but of course, keep those stars shining for her, Majestic, because honestly, she does not deserve what she's been through recently, and she truly is amazing. And if others can't see that naturally, that's their loss, really. Because she's such a nice person, as you've all seen, very supportive of all the content creators, and everyone's always noticed there as well. She's a very welcoming space, so you all know this probably, of course, being a sales, but yeah, definitely check her out. She's awesome. Yeah, I can appreciate. Oh, I see, but yeah, I do appreciate art myself. Like, I do like all of your art in the that I see. I know it's it's this you have it's quite the talent you have, of course. Which keeps saying that. Yeah. I know, Chloe. Yeah, it does. But we got this, Chloe, of course. They won't know what hit them, right? Oh, nice respawn. Let's go. Got you, Chris, and that, and of course, backlogs, isn't it? Really, getting round to the games. Like, there's still games I haven't played yet, literally. Hey, Paper Tail, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. We need to make a command for you. I feel honestly. Another fantastic content creator, folks. Definitely check out Tay here. No, I think we do have a command for you for Tay actually. I'm pretty sure. I thought I made one. Let me see. Let me have a look. I think I just made it Tay. I'm pretty sure. Did I make it? I think I did. If not, I will of course fix that of course. But thank you so much for coming through again, Tay. Hope you're well today. Paper Tay is another content creator respawn. So I raided into a on one of her Tuesday variety streams. Yeah, new friend respawn. Yep. So a lot of Twitch gaming's regulars here, like Dakota and Cherry and TJ. They've all introduced me to her pretty much, and she's another awesome supportive content creator. Yeah, she's Denny met her as well. Of course, respawn me and him were hanging at her last Tuesday stream. She also covers Nintendo games like Jamboree, Smash Bros, and all that fun stuff. That's literally perfect, Chloe. Yes, that's literally Tay, because of course Tay mains Daisy in her Jamboree there. Thank you, Chloe. Of course, Tay, and thank you for being here today. Miss respawn, Miss, yeah. Thank you, Chloe. You beat me to it. Appreciate the mods and everyone for supporting the stream today. Yeah, like PG-13, because even I was there myself, and the swearing is very minimum, folks. Like both from the chat and Tay there, so it's yeah PG-13 like Tater's there, yeah. Yeah. MRS for Tay there. Miss Tay in the chat. Oh, very nice spot. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you had a nice time. Likewise, Chloe. And I appreciate all of you, of course. You're all awesome, as I always say. Right, that's I see Dakota. Yeah, because I know you Cherry and of course today I've seen you all hang there as well. So I literally found out about Tay through all of you. It's been good. It's been good so far, thank you, Tay. Had to slightly delay stream because there was a situation in another stream that I mod for. You know, some people in the chat being troublesome as they can be, of course. But thankfully that situation's settled down now. From what I saw, so overall it's been a good day today. And me and Chloe were hanging out on Gym Night Valley earlier as well. We're getting things ready for a collab. So a good day overall, I would say today. How about you, Tay? How's things been with you so far? Sounds good, Denny. Appreciate the lurk. Same here, Chloe. What's the best time? Yeah, literally though. You're not wrong, Denny. This is like a fresh day for me and Denny and the Europeans. Literally 14 minutes past midnight. You're not wrong, Denny, of course. But, let's watch TLL's first replay here momentarily, of course. I don't know if she has right, Chloe. Yeah, I don't think you've heard Chloe's voice right here. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Tay. Yeah, for reals, right. Of course, you've seen Majestic's situation as well, so we've all been supporting her through that as well, of course. I left a comment on her video, and I know you did as well. We really appreciate you, Tay, because Majestic, she's also been, Majestic Queen's also been like a true friend to myself, honestly, so, seeing her in that video, as upset as she was very hard to see, of course, naturally, being such a sweet person, she does not deserve to go through any of that, so, just thank you, Tay, as well for supporting Majestic because she's been part of my channel for the longest time. So it means a lot that you and everyone is supporting her through this. And honestly, W's to Matt as well for supporting Majestic as well. He's a true mod to her, and it just makes it all the more of a pleasure to have had him part of that collab last time because he's definitely there for Majestic, as we all are. Right, Tay, so yeah, and if you're free on Thursday, so next Thursday, me and Chloe are doing a collab, so you might hear it, so that'll be the first time you hear her on voice chat, of course. Got your respawn. Let's go, yep, keeping to your namesake, respawn Punisher, yep. Naturally respawn, you have to min that good, don't you, of course, yep. It was, right, bestie, it was Chloe, of course, yep. Thankfully, I say, because we needed it. I think it has helped cool down. It doesn't seem as hot right now, so it definitely helped with the weather, because heat waves be rough, literally, so it was sweltering yesterday. Exactly right, Tay, exactly. I feel like on the YouTubes we can't be, of course. I feel like we have to be, tell people straight, so to speak, like, give them what for, If they mess with our friends, they mess with us. Same here. Thing is, for all of us, we are all behind Majestic, and she's got our full support. So if you ever see the VOD Majestic, we're all here for you, friend, and just know that you're amazing, and don't let anyone else say otherwise because they're speaking false information if they do. Thank you, Evie. Yeah, that map it can go every way with people, right? Of course. This one for me, I like it. Then I liked it because I could use the golden roller on there, and it's nostalgic as well. But I get that's if you're saying Murray Towers there, I think. But I get it though, because the map is just so huge, literally, and it's a very good map for snipers. That's my only downside with it is that snipers like to use that map really, and snipers are my nemesis ever since the first game. Hope you're doing well today, of course, Leo Evie. Thank you for coming through. I'll also get your replay. We're currently reacting to TLL's. Let me see. Yep, got your replay saved as well. I'm literally posting them on Discord. Whilst I get them. That's right, hey, yep. So next Thursday, me and Chloe will be doing a Dreamlight Valley collab. So pretty much Animal Crossing but Disney. So should be a nice, chill, cozy stream. They recently added an update to the games. It's like one of those like live service games, so to speak. So they updated quite actively, of course. So me and Chloe will be checking out the new update on Thursday. So it should be a fun time. Definitely, we'll do Eevee, of course. Let's see how TLL did. So 7-3. That's a good stat ratio with the jewelers. So Respawn will be happy to see that, of course. And Switch Gaming, he also likes to use these jewelers. Let us see. I had some good replays, but unfortunately the updates they decided to get rid of them, which is unfortunate. So if you have any replays, folks, be sure to film them in advance because otherwise the updates will remove them. Let's see this match here. I've always liked how he starts the match with the dodge roll. It's a nice, like, starting boost, I think. Nice coverage. Nice work to your Lil, nice work. Nice, let's go. Nice quick roll. That's something I've slowly been implementing into my gameplay, but I very rarely use that, I'll be honest. But it can be useful though. Well, that person was there for their teammate, but nice quick roll with him to Lil. Every splat still counts, right? That's with the easy bonk throws there. Jump on the splat. Let's go. Got this position from earlier. Let's go. Well, they literally all swung in that area, didn't they? Of course. They're trying for the comeback, the Bioba Bamasi. Nice 2 seconds push down from that person there. Nice trade. Nice work finishing that off TLL. Awesome job to your Lil, GG's. Oh, that's true, Chloe. Yes, Tuesday and Thursday, aren't we? Aren't we, of course? Naturally, no pressure to be there to tell you if you can't be, of course. But yeah, I've just realised, yeah, Tuesday we've got a Jamboree collab as well. Got quite a few collabs happening next week, so Should be fun. Yes, nice looking until Rails replay there. We'll watch his next one, and then we'll get respawns, and then we'll get Eva's replay, of course. Then we'll get into some matches. Number 7 to free spec radio, let's go. Let's check this one out. Let's go, Danny. I see the new profile picture. Looks awesome. Let's go. Oh, definitely, T. Yeah, of course, I'm happy to share that. So before I became a streamer, I met a lot of content creator friends who I would support. So they were the ones that inspired me to do it, really. So I saw how much they enjoyed, and you know, how their communities grew over time, and just the atmosphere it, you know, gave off. And I saw that they would do birthday streams for their, you know, of course, when it was you know, when the time came, of course. So I thought to myself, you know, that seems like a fun thing to do, really. So my first, so I literally said the idea to my content creator friend, saying to them, you know, I'm thinking to do a birthday stream, you know, and they were like, saying to me, you know, let's go, Rob, we'll be there. So they were the first few people to actually support me on my streams. So I literally started out last year, so just after February 22nd, just after my birthday, with a Disney Speedstorm and Fall Guys stream. And then from there it just kind of took off, really, of course. And then, you know, the Splatfests came into place, you know, thinking how much fun it would be to actually stream those with everyone. Honestly, I thought, you know, 'cause this game is definitely better with friends, like any game, really. So that's another part of the reason why I started streaming, was, you know, to build up that community, and also have a positive community of my own, which I'm very happy to see that this community has become that, which everyone here has made that possible. So just thank you all for that support. But I've got the command as well. The person I'm referring to is Blitz as well. He's one of the first few people that got me into streaming. It's definitely he's another awesome content creator. Also Star as well. Like, these people have were the one, and these are some of the people who convinced me to get into streaming. Just, you know, seeing how much they enjoyed it and the atmosphere it gave. I just thought, you know, that would be a fun idea for me to do. Definitely, Tay, definitely. I would say so, Tay. Yeah, definitely, of course. I feel like our communities, you know, represent us, don't they, really? Like you said, small reflection. I would definitely agree with that. Because like myself, you know, everyone here keeps things, you know, positive, and, you know, they keep the vibes, um, you know, all going well, of course, and everyone's very good sports. And as am I in the games, naturally, like, I always play games for fun. We never judge anyone's gameplay, and anyone that does, of course, we always, you know, tell them, you know, not to do that naturally. So we keep the vibes positive, and we welcome all skill levels, because naturally, you know, we all start somewhere. You know, not everyone's good at a game, like, right from the bat. So we always encourage, you know, positive, good sportsmanship in our lobbies. That's right, Tay. Yeah. So you met Star Gamer through a raid. I was actually there as well. He was playing World with myself. We were doing a surprise collab, so to speak. And I met Blitz through another community that I was a part of previously. So him and amongst other friends, we all met through this other community. We're no longer associated with that community due to how they were, but it's bittersweet, really, of course, because naturally we all met through this like duo channel, which they turn out not to be good people, of course, eventually. But then all of us made friends through this community, and we just stuck together ever since. You know, he was there for us throughout the whole situation, naturally. So he's been a true one. So, you know, we met through one community, and then we made our community of our own, so to speak. So of course before YouTube I was a long time viewer and sometimes moderator for such people as well, and they were all very supportive of the idea of me going into streaming. Like they were all saying, of course, to go for it and that they would be there. So knowing that I'd have people supporting me going into it is what convinced me to do it. And even before I started making streams, I used to be a video content creator. I had some like friends that I know as well online that would and like in IRL as well. They would say to me, you should maybe you could play this game for your channel, and they said that they liked me having comments on the videos as well. Like they said that I should definitely they liked the way I talk through the games as well. So they all gave me like that positive feedback and constant like support on the stream on the videos and the streams. When I went into streaming, I had like 230 subscribers, I think it was, and that was all from like friends supporting the channel, having me part of their like video projects and various let's plays, and of course naturally ever since going into streaming the sub count has just grown massively. It's been crazy. And like literally I've only been streaming for less than a year and already we're nearly at 700 subs. So all the support from everyone's been absolutely amazing, and I'm very thankful for it, of course. Oh, likewise, Chloe, likewise. And that right there is, the best example of another reason why I wanted to go into streaming, because going into streams I feel like it's a good distraction from the real world. It takes people's minds off things, doesn't it, really? And knowing that I can make someone stay like Chloe there, for instance, and give them the best time and something to think over. It's just such a nice warm feeling, because there's nothing better that I'd like to do. Is like it's naturally believe in everyone that believes in me, of course, and show them that same support. And Chloe shown a lot of support my way as she has to stars, so very thankful for her friendship as well, of course. Thank you so much, Tay. Yeah, exactly right. That's another reason, of course, because sometimes people do feel that way, don't they, really, Tay? So I feel like YouTube is a way of them finding that community of people who accept them, so to speak, and they'll feel less alone in life. So I like to be that person who welcomes everyone into the games and always ensure that they are heard and that they feel a part of the community. 'Cause the mods you come through as well, they're very like they're all the same pretty much. They're very community focused channels as well. So they of course look out for the not only my community but their own communities as well. So of course me seeing that made me want to make them mods up, for that reason, knowing that they've got experience with streaming and modding for other channels as well. Will always give me the go ahead for them to be a moderator. So everyone here always ensures the positive vibes are run through the streams and just that people have the best time. And Bright's comment as well when she was saying like she likes how knowing that if she's not good at a game, or for instance, like she can just join the game anyways and people aren't going to judge her. And that's the best thing, really. That is literally music to my ears that she was saying that, because knowing that she feels that way and that others also feel that way, of course. Like to me, there's not everyone starts somewhere, like I say in the games. Not everyone's is going to be good right away, but it's supporting that person and helping them, you know, get better at the game. Of course, that's exactly what we do here. Exactly, Tay. Yeah, exactly. Naturally, they've never done it before. It's of course, slip ups can happen, of course. So like, as long as they don't, they they don't like challenge it and they respect that they were to like like so your mother of course to like coming on too strong to a viewer, then of course that's when you're more likely to give them a chance. Because I know some people can be quite defensive over such things. They'll say they'll deny that they were that way, of course, and their actions were fair. But naturally, people who can take this, who people who understand the situation like that, of course, they're worth keeping around. Exactly, exactly. And just all my friends just as well, like content creator friends just saying to me, and like even Star, like, he's been a real true one as well, and he's consistently saying to me, that he's proud of me for what I've turned this channel into, like this positive safe space that everyone can come through, and literally me and Chloe have bonded in like 2 weeks, which is, and he thought that was really impressive, and he was just saying to me, that just shows how much of a positive inspiration you are to people. So that really, when he said that to me, of course, that really meant a lot, and it just ensures me more so that me starting streaming is the best thing I did, of course. Like having such a positive community and people such as Chloe there, seeing how thankful they are, for my streams and just being there for them. It's the best feeling, of course, because even Austria, I'm the exact same way. Like I'm always going to be there for family and friends, and always look out for them, as they do for me. And just knowing that I can make someone's day better just by being live is just an amazing feeling, of course. That's exactly why we keep these things positive, and people can just escape from the real world for a little while and just enjoy some like fun shenanigans, so to speak. Exactly what Chloe's saying, and comments like that will always stick with me, of course. And it's just people like Chloe are giving me that reason just to keep this going. And yeah, it is Evie. Just whilst I was catching up with chat here, of course, but we're about to play it momentarily here. But yeah, that's pretty much my backstory, how I got into streaming. So watching like friends streaming and just seeing how they enjoyed it, and just thinking how fun it would be to get viewers involved in the lobbies, because I always enjoy playing in their lobbies and being in their streams. So they all gave me the reason to start streaming, really, them. So yeah, pretty much went from there, really. Of course, my friends motivated me to do it, and just had my support going into it. So that knowing that I had people, like I said, knowing that I had people who were there to support me going into it was the reason why I started it. And then it just kind of took off from there. But yes, I'll go through this replay and I'll be catching up with chat momentarily, of course. So let's see TL's second replay here. With another initial dodge roll from TL. That's something I'll probably implement into my gameplay, is the dodge roll at the beginning, because it's good to have that early start, I think. Nice bubble spawn. It's good to have that as like a safety net, isn't it, really, of course, in case the person does get the splat. You can never be sure. Nice maneuvers, TLL, let's go. You even dodged the resider, let's go. Because that resider can be hard to avoid sometimes, that thing can be a menace. Double splat, let's go, TLL, let's go. Triple as well, let's go, TLL, just dominating the field here, let's go. You're just making like, look at these people, let's go. Another double splat, let's go, TLL. I can see why you wanted me to see this. Wow, TLL, let's go. Oh, almost TLL. What a run that was, though, honestly. Awesome work. Let's go. TLL literally just cleaning up right now. Oh, thought you had that one, TLL. Unlucky there. All this, no, you're absolutely smashing this match, though. Oh, that person with the mini splat link. Nice assist from the teammate there. Go. Good opportunity to work. Naturally, they were cornered. They couldn't really do much to avoid that though, literally. The re-slider coming in clutch. Nice coverage, TLL. Nice coverage. Oh, I see Franklin's coming on Splatoon. He may join us momentarily. Nice popular spawn. Having a teammate nearby, definitely a good place to spawn it, for sure. Nice. Awesome work, TLL. GG's. Sounds good, Chloe, sounds good. I might do the same later on, of course, as well. Congrats once again to Switch for getting this community tab, you know, opened up. No worries, Tay. Thank you for being here. Same to you, Tay. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you soon. You good respawn? Yeah, let's see. He is right respawn. Yeah, let's see those doubles he was getting just then. Let's go, TLL. Right, TLL, let's go. What a way to start off the launch of Urchin Underpass, right? Let's go. Awesome work to you there. So now we'll get respawns watched. Let's see. Respawns, let's see. Yeah, got him here. So respawn also sent 2 as well, and then we'll be watching yours, Evie, as well after these. I'll probably watch how I'll probably do with respawn. I'll probably do respawns and then Eevees, and then I'll do respawns last replay just so Eevees gets to be shown as well. So let's get the codes. So RTA4 CGYY LPQ7 HG66. There's respawns. Also known as Hollow. That's his nickname, folks. Then we'll get his other replay. RHUR 80TR JQBS 6MBJ. And then we'll get Eevees, and then we'll react to these folks. Let's do that. One last code here. RUCN LATD HUW0 LV75. There we go, that's Eva's replay. So we've got 2 replays from Respawn and 1 replay from Eevee, and then we'll get some turf war started after that, folks. Right, let's say, ooh, wow, Respawn 16-3 and a knockout. Okay, Hollow's doing cleanup duties by the looks of it. Let's go, keeping the Druid army proud. Let's get to chat here before I go into this. Got you, Eevee, right? Is that on Let's Go Eevee, I presume? Hope that's going well so far, of course. Awesome, Chloe, let's go. Look forward to seeing it in there. That's probably something I'll do TLL, to be honest, today, is try out the post. I'll be honest, I have been using the new splash shot quite a lot. It's a good set of kit from what I can tell. It seems to do well for me in matches, so have been using that a lot in my matches recently. Along with the new brother, of course, because keeping that brother army going proud. Oh, I see. Respawn. Got you right. Nice one, Eva. Let's go. Keeping true to your name there. No, not at all, Eva. Not at all. You were just curious, of course. Naturally, people do be lurking whilst playing their own games, and of course, that's totally fine. Respawn gets that, I'm sure. I gotta tell that, Chloe. That's exactly how I want all of you to be, of course. I always hope that everyone coming through is enjoying the streams. Got you, TLL. Let's go. Yeah, I'm hoping to get some good replays with the new kits here, of course. Maybe that will happen today. Who knows, right? I did get a triple splat yesterday, man. Not yesterday. Last Splatoon stream, I think it was. I got a triple splat. So I think if that replay is still safe, I might see if I can get it. Honestly, let me see. Actually, I'd have to. I don't even know when it was really. Of course, I got the clip though, so I'll probably have that as a clip for now. Honestly, but eventually I want to try and get some good replays with myself with the new kits as well. Because I think the splash up personally will definitely give me some replays for sure. I got a couple of double splats with it with the Kraken, so it's always cool. Nice one, Eevee. Let's go. They do go together, don't they? Of course, Pikachu and Eevee there. You're very welcome, Chloe. Thank you too for a wonderful night also. And I can't wait for the collab. Honestly, it will be the best time. People will get to know Chloe more, and see how amazing you are, Chloe. Yes, let's go into the next replay here. It looks like which one was dominating, so let's do that in splat zones. Let's see Respawn. Let's see you cleaning up here, of course, because we know Respawn's also a really good Julie player as well. Let's see. Let's go already with the initial spot. Let's go. Respawn not messing about here. Nice use of the level doors as well. Nice let Respawn, let's go. Oh, wow, let's go. Triple, more or less, let's go. Respawn cleaning up. UNT will be making the Druid army proud here right now. Nice defense on the zone. Ooh, nice dodge Respawn. Good reaction time there. Oh, lucky we just got there. Good job with the dodge roll him out of the splashdown though, giving a bit of extra time in that zone there. They're very crafty, aren't they, using that splashdown in the splat zone. Of course they know people are going to be there. That's a good thing about the doubles though, is that you can quite easily get out of that most times with using the dodge roll. Very useful mechanic. Let's go Respawn. That person with the splashdown though. That's definitely the person who needs to block, isn't it really, of course, because naturally they probably got a special save over if anything. They'd be spawning and get a lot of health. Nice splat, respawn, let's go. Oh, let's go that triple though, let's go Respawn, yes. Domination, let's go. Very nice. Nice one, nice one. I always like it when the splat on them just like randomly splat though, that's always fun. Let's go. Double splat. respawn defending this so hard right now. Yeah, at that point, I feel like you're ready for them, aren't you, really, of course, to do it, because they've done it so many times. Like, I feel like you're kind of just hanging on there thinking they're going to do it at some point. And a nice double like that just to end off in style. Let's go, respawn. Very well played to you there. GG's. Let's go. Yeah. I think people would agree with you on that respawn. Yeah, people do seem to say like that Eevee is the better game there. Which I'm sure Eevee would probably naturally with it being her namesake there. Got you, Eevee. The Jetty definitely works because isn't that one of the names from Team Rocket, I believe? So that's actually good though, really, because it relates to Pokemon lore, so I approve. Yeah, that's what people are saying, right, Eevee. That's what I've been hearing. People have always been saying to me, if I did get it, go for Eevee though. Awesome, Chloe. Let's go. Look forward to seeing that later on. Yeah, that's a good thing about of course, isn't it, Respawn? Naturally, you can rent a game and give it a try. We used to have a similar um we had a similar Platinum known as Blockbusters. It used to be Choices before then, but of course they both closed down due to Netflix taking over the rental services. But you used to be able to rent like DVDs and games, and that's literally it's very nostalgic for me, of course, because that's literally how I got into Burnout Paradise. Because I remember I pre-ordered it, not pre-ordered it, I rented it from Blockbusters, and that's how I ended up buying the game because I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of friends who played it. So and that and DVDs as well. I would remember going there renting DVDs on the daily. So very nostalgic. I do miss that place, of course. That's the thing. Like online industry is taking over nowadays. But having it in physical form is just more meaningful, I feel, honestly. And that way, you can't, it's just like, that way, it's that way with something physical, you can keep it as opposed to, a rental service. They can revoke it anytime, naturally, can't they? So let's see another match from Respawn here. 16-4. Just Respawn, dominating with this duelist like he does. And Clan Blitz here as well. Let's get to a chat before we go into this. Let's get to the initial starting screen though. Got you, Evie. Yeah, I'm the same really. I'll mostly stick with physicals. I'll only get digital when I need to, or if it's better price wise, of course. Like with Switch 2 there, I got Mario Kart World digital because it was better than the physical price. Normally, I will stick with physical though. The game cards there. Got you, Respawn. Yeah, I don't know if we have them here, honestly, to be honest. I remember that like CD-ROMs, and I even remember back at mine I used to before I got like a computer with internet, I would go there to play like various like flash games and such. Very nostalgic, of course. I still remember like the old PCs like XP and 98 and such, and I just remember playing like all these like flash games, of course. Very nostalgic, and like I say, CD-ROMs and floppy disks. Just and I mean Minesweeper and Pong as well. Just absolute classics in those days. That's right, Respawn. Yeah, so so games and DVDs. Yeah, I miss it honestly because just getting it in person is just way more meaningful. I feel than digital. I feel so it's that nostalgia that I miss really, of course. Oh, thank you so much, Chloe. I'm so glad you picked it up me that way. I think the same way as you. The same thing about you, Chloe, of course. Just thank you for everything. Just thank you for being a true one, and same goes to all of you. Just thank you so much for being the true ones. Got you, Respawn. Got you, yeah. Because we're talking way back here, of course. Definitely we can work on that, Respawn. I do need to make an art section because Sonic as well likes to do art, so let me do that real quick for you on stream here. So I'm gonna make an art section, folks, for anyone to post. So any artists in the chat, you're very welcome to post in there. If anyone needs the Discord, do let me know. Like we can post it for you. Got a nice community over there. Let me see. Let's see how I made this real quick. Search channel. Let's see. No, probably in a sense like create channel and then go to art. I think there's an emoji as well that I would like to use for that. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the emoji for it. That would be great. There it is. Well, I thought I could search for emojis, but it doesn't let me do it. Interesting. I guess I could use that emoji for now. I'll probably find the emoji later, but this will be the art section. Let me see if I can adjust that on Discord as well. So I put it in the text channel respawn, just under the screenshots. You'll probably see it there. And of course changing the emoji to the the paint palette, but for now I've put the star emoji there. That's that's that. So there is now an art section in the Discord. If anyone wants to use that, you're very welcome to. I'd love to see it all. 'Cause like I said, I've got a big appreciation and respect for artists, so definitely go check it out there. And Respawn is the first person in there. Can confirm. He was literally right there already and waiting. Hi Jess, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Just currently referencing some replays here from the community to Respawn second replay, and we're gonna watch Eva's, and then we're gonna get some turf war started. That's what I'm saying, Denny. Right? Naturally, I've got a big appreciation for their artwork, and speaking of artists, Jess is also very talented at that as well, of course. Maybe I think the art topic summoned Jess it would seem, folks. It literally. Let's go. Mention art, and then Jess will appear. She's also very talented. Her artwork is amazing, also. Literally right then. I'm so used to seeing the pink background with the D, isn't it? Of course for you there. I'm so used to seeing that. Literally, even the pink comment then well, it's purple. It's got your purple background with the white D there. Literally, because you posted that before you changed it. Yeah, literally. Gotta get used to Denny having a PFP folks in the chat there. I like it, don't Denny? I approve. Awesome, thank you, Jess. I'll add you the mod role as well because naturally, you've been the mod. I'll add the roles to people. So let's do that real quick. So get the role added for Jess here. Edit roles, moderator. There we go. See, Dogman is already back and doing as well. Yeah, very nice community over there. Of course, Jess. A lot of the regulars you see here are pretty much in that server. There we go. The way I see it, Denny, of course, is that we're all young at heart. But not only that, but the term I like to use is retro, Denny, of course. So whenever someone says that they fit in the old, I'll say, they are just retro. Like that's just that's what that's the better way of putting it. I feel, isn't it? Because everyone's young at heart. I mean, I've always believed that. But also, another term was retro. I think I've heard various friends use the term. So ever since I've just been like, it's like oh, you're just retro. So and who doesn't love retro, right? Of course, retro gaming is where it's at literally. So it's just the best term to describe it, really. Of course. And like they say as well, age is just a number, right? Of course, so it doesn't define us. That's Venom, I believe, Evie, right? Isn't it? You're referring to there? Got you, but I'm sorry to that, pal. Hopefully it doesn't cause you too much trouble, and hopefully you're able to Wish you all the best, of course, Respawn, and hopefully it improves for you, of course. But yeah, things like that, of course, can make us feel that way, can't they, though? Exactly, then, yeah, exactly right. Even myself, I still play retro games from time to time. I was even saying to Carl in his stream the other day, like I'm planning to do a DK Country One stream as well. So he was of course in favor of it. So when I told him about it, he was like yes, yes. So that naturally just gives me more reason to do it. Really, of course, just there's no problem, and just thank you for all of the support. Honestly, let's go then. Let's go. Mario Destiny. I'm just kidding. That's what I thought. Respawn, yeah. Spider-Man 2, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive, right? Which a relative of mine has been saying to me I need to play it. He's been saying to me, you gotta play it, Rob. I'm like, eventually I will. Oh, nothing, Danny. Just Mario test thrown in there. Nothing you need to concern about. Add it to the count. Oh my gosh. If you like, Danny, yeah, of course. Obviously, though, for now, Danny, we'll focus on the Splatoon test, naturally, though. But I'm only doing that one because you agreed to it. I wasn't going to do it initially for Denny there, but Denny's willing to do a Splatoon quiz, so that will be a stream and a video as well. So do keep an eye out for it. But yeah, let's get into the replay. But yes, as I'm playing today as well, Denny, I might mention some things. Or if you got any questions as well, do feel free to ask them. Of course, we can help you out. But like I say, I probably will make it multiple choice just to make it, a little easier. Because naturally, I don't think it's fair to ask you, especially if the question is obscure. I feel like those will need multiple choice. Really, I'm going to try and keep it as balanced as I can, then, of course, for you there. So the ones that I feel like might be harder, I will give you multiple choice. So there will be A, B, and C. So I'm not going to be harsh with it, Denny. So you've got this. I believe in you, though. I'll be a fair quiz host. Got you, Denny, right? If you're sure that's not a question, if you're sure, then. But yeah, I think he's just I think Denny's just joking there, Evie. Of course, I know what you're saying though, because it's in capitals. But yeah, that's a daily thing between me and Denny Evie though. We like to call them crash outs, so to speak. It's all in good fun, naturally, Evie. But thank you for being mindful of them. Yeah, all in good fun, Evie. Of course. If I fail, I lose mod. I mean, I wasn't planning to be that brutal, Denny, of course, but I don't think you'll fail, to be honest, though. I think you got it. Like I said, I'll try and keep it relatively balanced. So I think having the multiple choices is fair, really, just because you are new to the series. So oh, respawn already starting. Okay, this is a practice, Dennis. So here you go. What is the name of the hit song by Squidward? Is it A, Calamari Incantation, B, EBB and Flow, or C, Anarchy Rainbow? You're not answering questions, then. You're not even as a practice. Respawn's giving you some homework. Oh, let's go, Evie. I'm looking forward to it. We're just watching through Respawn's here, and then we'll be watching yours, of course. I was gonna mention that to you, Chloe. Yeah, I do. I do. Have you watched it as well? There's a new season coming out for it, Chloe. I was going to mention it to you because I know you love dancing, of course. So I've been a long time fan of it, Chloe, of course. Yeah. For those who aren't aware of it, it's like a dance drama, essentially about this group of dancers who work their way towards competitions, and they have like ups and downs. It's very interesting. I've been watching the show ever since I heard of it. Really, I think I first heard of it about season 6, and I just watched it from there. Really. But let's go into Respawn's replay here, and then I'll respond to chat momentarily there, just so we can get Eva's on as well. I like how you all do the daily videos as well. We have to keep going right, of course. Ever since I saw Carl doing those videos, every time he said them, I've been doing it, and I think Flip does it as well. I'm pretty sure. can't beat a good daily booyah, right? Let's go, double spike with this one, let's go. Nice use of the kill well here as well, I must say. Nice collecting of the plans there. Those plans be respawned from the beginning. Let's go. I still gotta figure out like team strategies basically when I'm honest. This is one of my least played modes in Annika Battles. Oh, the ultra stem's at hand. Nice one, respawn, nice one. Good marker from the marker there. I think it's always good to use the ouch as well because actually that's good to mark, you know, where the shot was. Nice. Honestly, this team as well is really good. Honestly, they've, you know, I feel like this team is pretty much like a unit, and always important to stay in close vicinity, especially in rank as well. So these are the teammates as well are really good, I would say. I feel like in ranked, sometimes randoms, they'll sometimes go really far out, and that's never wise to do, of course. You know, unless the person is, of course, I say that's different. But you know, if they have like 3 people over there, naturally, it's gonna be unlikely that you know one person gets to take out 3 people. Though, it's always good to have the teammates there to back you up. So they can, you know, the rest of the crew there. We've gone ahead doing a very good job at with his team. And then doing the push him up when he needs to. Go on, respawn, get that flex, got it. Nice use of the, again, the well as well. It's a good distraction actually as well. Let's go. Honestly, this teamwork is really nice, honestly. Very well played. Go. Nice super jump. I have recently come up with that tactic where you know you feel like there's a spot where you feel like you really have to use that, then it's definitely a good backup. I need to use that more really in my games. I think it would help me out with lots of situations. Nice work on that on the spot though, respawn. Okay. Nice work, respawn, let's go. Awesome job, respawn. Well played to you. Well played to you. GG's. Same, Denny. A lot of things to look forward to this week, folks. The Wednesday reaction, Denny, I was thinking to do that on my second channel, so I'm probably gonna get that up by possibly by the next stream, so that just so I can post it in chat so people are aware of it. You know, with it being that technique, I'm thinking it would probably fit better with my other channel, so that could be the first video that I do for that channel, honestly. I'm probably gonna keep it in with night times rules as well. Like I know he's done like the after dark streams, and he's still, I think he still puts on some, you know, for the chat to be, so I'm for the chat to be clean. So I might still do that on my side, just so it keeps in line with him. You know, with me being a collab partner for him in the future. There, I think naturally, if his viewers on his side are going into those streams, you know, thinking there won't be any like non-PG things in there, of course, and that's probably what I'll do on my side. I'll probably keep it in line with his. Just think, you know, when we're doing collabs, naturally, people have that same atmosphere in both sides. So that's probably what I'll do on my side as well. So probably the same rules that he has, I'll probably do on my side. I'll be honest in that one. So but yes, I will be making a separate channel, folks, for like, you know, PG-13 games. So do keep an eye out for it. Like I said, I'll probably try and get it upload made before my next stream, and that way people can come to the premiere for that. But awesome work on the match there, Respawn. Well played to you. We've got one last replay, folks, from Eva here, and then we'll be getting into some matches. Eva said she almost went wild in this one, so let's see, of course. You definitely went wild, Eva. You got 10 to 2 splats. That's definitely a good result to me. Let's give this a watch. With the Fernando splash shot, let's go. To put chat here before I go into it. Let's get it up running though. And I've got catch up chat here, of course, folks. Let's see. Nice one, Chloe. Let's go. Literally, Chloe. I was gonna mention it to you. I was like, have you ever watched it? Let's go, Chloe. Let's go. Just another thing on our list of things we haven't coming, right? I was literally gonna say to you, Chloe, if you haven't watched it, you need to, of course, being a lover of dance there. But I guess you already had it covered, Chloe, of course. Yeah, I love that series, honestly, Chloe. I do. Can't wait for the new series coming out as well. Series 10's coming out. I think it's coming out tomorrow, isn't it, Chloe? That's right, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, of course. Can't wait. Um, yeah, I did. So me and Denny are planning to do a reaction to the Little Nightmares showcase. Naturally, that type of game is going to be more appropriate for the, you know, the PG-13 channel, because for this channel specifically it is family friendly. So I will be playing games that, you know, naturally keeping with that, you know, brand. But I thought to do a separate channel for, you know, games that are more like mature, so to speak, mature ratings, such as, you know, like Gears of War, Resident Evil. So no pressure, of course, for people who are into those type of games, which is the exact same reason why I'm doing it this way, just so people have that choice. I think it will be then, yeah. You'll be the first ever video on that channel, pretty sure. We do, Denny. We've got a lot of plans for collabs, me and Denny there, so do look forward to them, of course. Yeah, so we're planning to do like a collab for Little Nightmares reaction respawn so far, and I believe Resident Evil and also Need for Speed. Need for Speed will obviously be on here because, you know, it's a family friendly game. It's fun to be there, of course. But anything that's not family friendly will be on that other channel. So it will be called Rob S Gamer because the S is inspired by, you know, Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. So do stay tuned for it. Like I said, I'll probably try and get it made by, you know, before I go live. That way I can promote it next time on the Jamboree collab. Literally respawn, and it's most of it, and most of it's been like hanging out and reacting to awesome replays, right? So hopefully we get some matches started soon. You know, just so we can get everyone in here, but before it gets too late, naturally. Same, Chloe. Honestly, literally, I was gonna mention it to you. I've been meaning to ask you if you watched it. That answers my question, I guess. Literally, right, Respawn. Honestly, it's like whichever, like, you know, show, song, or hobby she has, like, it's literally like I'm literally there, like, you know, exact same here, Chloe. As literally what I'll be saying to her, like on the often, if you will, like we share the same like interests in so many ways. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. Honestly, man, Mario looked so different in 1985. I'm watching Mario. You know, yeah, literally. Then his design's definitely evolved over the years, right? For sure. Sounds good, Eva. Yeah, sounds good. Because this will probably be the last replay for this stream, just so we can get some matches started for everyone, of course. And actually, if no one's got any replays as well, I'll probably react to them at the end of stream, just so, like I said, just so we can get some matches started here. Literally right, Chloe, yeah. Yeah, so that'll be the name respawn. Like I say, Rob S Game will be the name. It's inspired by Resident Evil and Leon S Kennedy there, so that'll be the plan for that. Oh, Eva's now inspired by Evie and others. Let's go, Eva, let's go. I know this other. You might know her already, but I know this other Eva main known as Lumion. She's also a Pokemon streamer, so definitely check her out as well. She's also an Eva main, so any Pokemon fans definitely check her out. She's great. She's also an Eevee main as well, and she's literally got like a VTuber avatar with like an Eevee t-shirt as well. So she definitely keeps it around there. Got you, Denny. Got you right. Yeah, I do need to get it on PlayStation. I'm probably gonna get it in like a sale or something. Probably on eBay they have a good price one, so it's probably where I'll be getting it from in preparation there. Welcome back to your Lale. We're just reacting to the last replay here from Eevee, and then we'll begin some matches started. Literally right then, yeah, literally, like, 'cause even Star was saying, like, we were over voice call off stream, we were hanging out, me, Star, Chloe, and Teju, and then Snowy came in for a little while as well. But Star was saying to me how amazing it has been. It's been like 2 weeks. Me and Chloe have established this like strong bond, really. Of course, it's been very amazing. Definitely, Chloe. Yeah, we need to share our reactions, right? Of course, definitely. Maybe we could react to it together, Chloe. Of course, I probably wouldn't be watching it till the time I get on. I'll be honest. So, or actually, we can just debrief it naturally. Like I said, I can watch it beforehand, and we can give our thoughts. Of course, definitely. We discuss all the what all the goings on, right? Of course. I'm looking forward to it. It looks very interesting from what I've seen so far. Oh, let's go, Eva. Let's go. We'll be here to support you, of course. Can't wait to see that. An up and coming content creator in the chat, folks. Let's go. Definitely, Sonic. We can. Yeah, I think we'll have time to do this one, and then we'll watch Sonic's, and then we'll go into some matches. But we'll definitely have to make Sonic's the last one, mind you, of course, just so we can get some matches started here. But yeah, feel free to pause it, Sonic, and I will react to it just after this one here from Eva here. So let's see how Eva did. She said she went wild in this one, I believe, or she said she almost went wild, but I think she did go wild, like going by her splat rate tool here. Also, it's great to see all this base coverage because we've got a regular thing in the Splatoon community, hashtag ink the base. A lot of randoms they forget to do that, really. Of course, it's always us that nice splat. Evie, let's go. Good job. I do like the base splash shot as well. The vanilla splash shot. I do like it with the Trizuka there. Yeah, Sonic's will be the last replay for the time being, and then if anyone's got any afterwards, I will react to them at the end of the stream. So I'll be honest, we've spent like the first 2 hours, and I've not actually got into any matches yet, of course. So I want to get some matches in before people will have to go potentially. Sonic's will be the last replay, like I say for now, and then we'll react to some more either next stream or later on if anyone's got any replays. Depending on time, of course. Oh, let's go, Evie, let's go. Good job disabling the crab tank there. Nice one, Evie, nice one. They've been trying to disinvade, but Evie's got it all covered. Oh, good attempt on the approach though, Eevee, of course. see. Yep, one nice. Let's go. Triple, yeah. They come towards Evie and she's ready for them. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice, nice. I'm guessing this is the moment when Evie said she was going wild. Yeah. This is the moment when Evie said that they were going wild. Let's go. Very nice work. Awesome job, Evie. Very, very well played to you. GG's. Let's go. Definitely right, Danny. I would definitely say so. Very good gameplay. And same goes to all of you, of course. Splat has to work on all the replays. You will be smashing it. Thank you for showing these replays. It's Need for Speed Respawn. Need for Speed. You know the racing game, of course. Yeah, literally right, Respawn. Good to see a Splat shot in play here. Sure. Apparently, only twice. Apparently, Denny, very skilled player as well. Very well played to you, of course, Evie. Literally right, Evie, exactly. Nice work to you. Let's get Sonic's replay, and then we'll go into some matches, like I say, and see all of you smashing it in real time. So let's do this. Oh, you did, Sonic. Let's go. Let's go, Sonic, because you're very talented as well. I've seen yours as well. Let's get your code in. But yeah, we're becoming a command for it. Maybe if yourself, Sonic, or one of the mods doesn't mind doing an exclamation mark Sonic art, we could do that. I'll definitely subscribe to it, of course, Sonic. Maybe include a phrase from Sonic himself, something that he would say in the comment or something. That would be cool. Trying to think of like a famous catchphrase from Sonic. B34. How was the rest of Switch's stream, by the way, Sonic? I know you were still there, of course, when I went live. Hopefully everything went well, of course. I missed the hang on. JV34. There we go. Got a replay from Sonic McCracken here. Let's go. Another Julius, keeping that Julian representation going. Let me get to a chat here before I get into this. 3 to 5, nice work on it. Let's go. Let's see the Oh, it looks like they've. That's what. See, that's the one for his main channel, I think. Yep, Sonic MC. Yeah. Yeah, literally, Danny. Yeah, it's a fighting game, Danny. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, any of it is a fighting game, a speedy fighting game. Sure, Danny. Yep. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Chloe. Of course. I would definitely. I mean, I've got quite a few. I'll be honest, Chloe. So I think Heath is I'd say one for sure. Piper, Michelle and Alden. That's my all-time favorite. I think it would have to be Piper or Heath, to be honest. They definitely stand out to me, I would say, Chloe. So I'm torn between Heath and Piper, I would say. You would be meant to top one out of those two, though. I'd probably say Piper just because of how far her story goes, but I'd say Heath's definitely up there as well. He's also really good. And I liked the whole Riley and James couple as well. It's like a drama series Respawn, so like a reality drama, so to speak. It isn't Respawn, no. It's like a dance. It's a reality dance drama, so to speak. I believe it broadcasts on. I think possibly Netflix. So I think they have it on this place called Family Channel. Here in the UK, they have it on CBBC as well. Also, but I think there isn't a way to watch it online for people who are in the UK though. Yeah, it's on CBBC, which is a UK like TV station, but it's also on like a streaming service, I believe. Like I said, I believe it's called Family Channel. It might be on Netflix as well, but don't quote me on that, of course. But you can definitely stream it online as well. And I think some people manage to get some on the YouTubes, but of course, you know, they don't normally last long on the YouTube because, of course, you know, that's naturally copyrighted material, so you know people can't upload it on YouTube. But I think Daily Motion might have some as well. So if anyone who's interested in it, if you enjoy dancing type of shows, definitely give it a watch. I would recommend it. It's basically a reality dance drama about this group of dancers who like they have this like they have their own studio, so to speak, and they of course rehearse choreos in preparation for these like big competitions. And along the way they have like, you know, like these storylines happening amongst them, like, you know, love triangles and friendship ups and downs. You know, it's like a reality drama, so to speak. So you see all these like various storylines happening whilst they're on the road to these competitions. So it's like a reality, like I say, a reality drama, so to speak. And I'm, I've been watching it for years, honestly. I do love it. I love dancing and singing, of course. So hence why I got interested in it when I seen it. I would really recommend watching it if you're curious. Good, Sonic. I'm glad to hear that. Good to hear that. Congrats on the board. Yeah, literally, I delayed the stream, Sonic, just so I could keep an eye on things. You know, because of this, you know, because you know what was happening in this shit there, of course. So I'm glad the rest of the stream went okay there. That's Cat Dogs EVS, so they're known as Mario Karting game. So I guess this must have been in a lobby, I'm presuming. Um, I think that person might be hmm, that's something. I think that person might be someone we don't no longer associate with. I'm not sure though. I think that is that is Nozoi, of course. Please respect our decision of no longer associating. I'm not sure if it is. Apologies if you're not, but if so, I like I say, please respect our decision there. I'm not sure if that is him or not, of course. But we had a situation with Noizoi in the past, of course. So that was part of the reason in the situation today. But not to go into that, of course. You know, positive vibes, folks. Literally right, Chloe. Like the rivalry between him and Ozzy, though. But honestly, he's just such a great dancer as well, though. Literally, and a very good actor, I'd say. Same Chloe. Yeah, she's amazing, right? Same Chloe. Same here, honestly. I did as well, honestly. Hopefully, he gets a redemption arc in the new season, right? I hope so. Just continue with chat here, of course. Do it, Respawn. Yes, Cuphead art. Yes, do it. And trying to make it like retro inspired if you can. Well, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, exactly, Sonic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, I'm thinking that this person might be I don't know. It could be one of their alts. I'm not sure though, because I know they have an alt called Fishy Planet. So if they do cause problems, mods, I will allow you to hide them, of course. Just to let you know there. So yeah, if you see an alt known as Fishy Planet or Fish, it might be that particular viewer. So I will allow the mods to hide that person if they come through, because like Sonic saying, they're old news and they forever causing problems. So yeah, keep an eye out for them if you want my mods. Would appreciate that, of course. Yeah, and if need be, I will hide them as well, because you know, like, they've been trying to get through to machines ever since me and Star banned them, and naturally, you know, they're going the wrong way about it if they want a second chance because they were causing Switch gaming problems today and you know, other views in the chat there. So yeah, I wouldn't give them no chance. Naturally, if people can't respect the rules and you know bring positive vibes to streams, you know they're not welcome here. Of course, we want to keep these streams safe for everyone, and Nozo definitely is not that person in chat. So, but anyways, like it was like all news, of course. You know, onwards with the Spectastic shenanigans. Oh yeah, do you Chloe? Of course, yeah, because I guess Dreamlight Valley is, I guess, cartoony, of course, Respawn. She does play that, though. She plays Jamboree, I believe she plays Jamboree, Jamboree does in the Dreamlight Valley, I know she plays Just Dance as well. Snap, I also play that on stream. And, she also has, I think she does play Splatoon sometimes as well. And she, of course, loves singing and dancing as well. But she can probably go into that more of you, of course. Got you, Chloe. He actually did? Wow, okay. Right, I was gonna DM him, of course, Chloe. I know you were as well. You were gonna send to me, but okay. I believe he doesn't play Splatoon, Teoleo. I don't think he does. I think he only plays Jamboree. I think. And yeah, he's just constantly causing negative vibes in the chat and just repeating himself constantly. He will constantly repeat like certain topics like over and over in the chat. Like yeah, not a good person, of course. Not to go into that too deep, but yeah, he's causing a lot of problems for us basically. This noise wipe panda person. So yeah, and then of course Sonic's aware of it, so naturally he'll know what to do if that person does come through. Got you, Sonic. Yeah, honestly, he seems very sensitive for no reason at all though. Like I feel like he can be quite defensive for no reason when he doesn't need to be, of course. Like the reasons that he's been defensive for it, there's no reason for it. So I wouldn't worry to be honest, Sonic. Like you say, old news, right? And obviously, Sonic, we do look out for you as well, because all that you've done for me and Star and Switch, like, naturally I look out for all of you, and it's another reason why I no longer associate with Brady, because you know, naturally, Sonic, you shouldn't have to deal with any pressure from Brady there. So of course, you know, you've been a good friend of me and Stars, which is like, you know, I don't want to see that pressure on you or any of you, of course. So anyone who's, you know, doing that, of course, they're not welcome in my community. One of my rules is no peer pressure, so you know. That's that person. Got you, Chloe. Well, saves us the job, right? Of course, saves us the job. Not to go into this too deeply, because you know, positive vibes. But yeah, just that's part of each, unfortunately, isn't it? Though. Yeah, like there's rules literally. So you know, no pressure is what I rule, and Bradley was pressuring Sonic. So yeah, going against my rules. So you know, it's not welcome here, of course. Because you know, we appreciate Sonic. Like I say, he's been such a true one to all of us. So you know, if I see someone bothering any of you, of course, you know. I will not stand for it, of course. Yeah, it actually is Respawn, fun fact, yeah. I believe so, Tilly. I don't remember him playing Splatoon. I think it was Jamboree, I'm pretty sure. Some of them will only specifically play Jamboree, TLL. Who is MPZ? That's Nozoy Panda Eevee. You may have seen them in various communities. Basically not a good person, really, I would say. They cause a lot of drama, Eevee, so yeah, I wouldn't recommend associating with them, of course, personally though, because they just cause so many negative vibes. That's right, Chloe. Yeah, he has. Me and Star included. I think he just constantly repeats things and just constantly brings you know, depressing topics to streams and just targets people for no reason, literally. So yeah, not a person that I welcome. That's the one. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Thank you, Spawn. Yeah, just to go over the situation, but yeah, of course, Noisoi was he broke the rule of no pressure there, and of being respectful to chat. So, thank you, Respawn. Yep. Yeah, literally right. Then you're on top of it, of course. It is a command. Yeah, it's a command, Respawn. Yeah, it's a command. Yeah. Yeah, he is Eevee. Yeah, so he's like just like, you know, saying like rude comments to people for no reason, and becomes very defensive over like nothing, and just like, you know, like I said, constantly spamming the chat with like, you know, seems to have a thing over like newborn dogs. He's always asking Switch's bot about newborn dogs for some reason. I'm not sure why, but he's always asking Switch Gaming's bot about that for some reason. So yeah, I don't really understand him, honestly. I don't. This Noisy Panda person, and it's just constantly negative, and naturally people coming through, you know, they want to have a positive atmosphere, and Noizoid doesn't understand that. It just keeps bringing negative vibes, you know. Like of course, he'll go into full details every time bad day, literally, and naturally, of course, you know, we do support people usually in those things. Like people, naturally, we hope the streams brighten people's days, and you know, we try to give them the best stream that we can to improve that, of course. But then he'll keep on the topic to the point where it's like, you know, people are gonna come into that and see it, of course. He just wouldn't follow instructions really, though. And actually, there's only so many chances you can give to such a person, really, then. Like he was saying to people in Twitch chat, like, you know, the mistake was them existing. Like, it made no sense whatsoever. Like, you know, he's saying it to people who show nothing but respect. I'm like, I don't know, I just don't understand him, really. He's very controversial and, yeah, not a good person, pretty much, this Noizoy. It causes a lot of us problems, so. You won't see him here, of course, unless he uses alts, which is why I'm saying to the mods here. Naturally, if it does come through, if you want to hide him, I give you the green light to do that, of course. He likes to refer to himself as Noisy Panda or Fishy usually, so hence why I'm skeptical about Fish, because it could be him. But anyway, of course, let's just watch this awesome replay from Sonic, and then we'll get into some matches, and I'll catch up with chat though. But just to go into that, of course. But I will say thank you all for keeping the positive vibes going and always being respectful in the chat, and always respecting everyone. I do really appreciate that. Because, you know, actually the kindness literally costs nothing. So all of you just always those positive vibes going, and you're all missing that cause. Let's go sign up with the Slipcaster. Let's go. Very nice start there. Getting the Splatoon catbox as well, I see. Rocking the canvas gear. Oh, I see what you were trying to do on it though with the maneuvers though. It definitely is good to pull back with the dodge roll for sure, definitely. It's a good tactic, I like that. Definitely something I need to learn more with the duelist, is doing those rolls more consistently, because I feel like I don't do them enough really, I'll be honest. That's a really good spot on it with the Slipcaster. Let's go. I like that. I don't think I've ever fought without honestly with the Slipcaster. Let's go. Sonic looks like Spider-Man in here. Let's go. Literally going up to the sound. Oh, good try, Sonic, good try. Nice hit markers, of course, though. Oh, unlucky Sonic. Very good with the dodges, though. Good with the initial rollout of the base as well. Good call, Sonic, good call. we're close together there. Well, that definitely would have been. Let's go, Sonnet. Let's go. Ooh, almost got the dodge there. The Riverside does seem OP in some ways, but very nice work to you, Sonnet. GG's. Well played to you. She was there, Sonnet. Not for the Splatoon stream, but she was there for Jamboree. I did see her there, but she was lurking in the chats on it because she was hanging out with me. I'll be honest, we're getting things ready for a Thursday collab, so that's probably why you didn't see her in chat those on it because she was hanging with me over the voice call. I'll be honest. Nice one, son. Let's go. Ninja Squid's definitely a good ability for sure. Definitely a good one to have. Exactly, Evie. Same here. And Noise Panda, no matter how many times we told him, like I say, he would just keep on. So never learns his lesson. I guess he's probably young, but even so, we can't, make exceptions, of course. Not when they're causing people discomfort. Literally, naturally, people just are here to enjoy the experience, and with someone like that in the chat, they're not going to be able to. So, I don't welcome such a person in my channel, and they're constantly asking to be, um, unbanned, but definitely not going to after what I've been seeing, especially for them from today. So. Yeah. Naturally, we always do that for a good reason, of course. We always thoroughly look into a matter before doing that. So, it's not something we wanted to do, of course, but, sometimes we have to do that. We want our communities to stay safe and positive and make sure that everyone feels welcomed in the streams. That's right, Sonny. Yeah, so I think I remember you saying you were in. I think this was when I was playing Fall Guys, I believe, right? When I was streaming that, I'm pretty sure you were saying. I think that might have been from the last time I was playing Fall Guys, Chloe. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, Chloe. Definitely send it me in DMs in that case. I'll have a look. If it's urgent, of course. Oh, What do you think then? Should respawn do Mugman as well, or just cut it by himself? We thought it was awesome, Evie. You did a great job. Nice work to you. Okay, Chloe, sounds good. Yeah, thank you, Chloe. Yeah, naturally I will respond after stream here. Literally, I planned to respond to it just before I went live, but of course with the situation with Noise Oil, of course, that prevented that from me doing so really though. Just W to Nighttime, honestly, because Nighttime was the one who mentioned it. So W to Nighttime, honestly, for bringing it to my attention, of course. Right, I see. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, of course, Chloe. I do, Chloe, yeah, I do. I think it does hold that ban against me and Star, but naturally, such a person does not deserve to be unbanned, of course, so that's probably what they're referring to there, Chloe, then. Hi, Elijah, welcome, hope you're doing well today. Thank you for coming through. Exactly, Chloe, exactly, and it's the same with other viewers, so I feel like you were saying earlier, Switch probably just need to ban him, really, of course, but that's naturally up to him, really, though. How is Elijah today? And let's see. Let me catch up chat here. Of course, then. Oh, nice. Got to hear that, Elijah. Got to hear that. Awesome, Elijah. Yeah, I would, Chloe. Yeah, bring it to attention for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting to see it respond. Yeah, do you play other games, Eevee, or just specifically Pokemon there? I'll make sure I catch up with chat and then we'll get into some matches then, folks. Some regular turf wars. If anyone's up for an Salmon though, I'm definitely down for it. I'd be open to it honestly because my ranking went quite far down. I was trying to rank up in matchmaking, but it didn't go well, unfortunately. I lost a couple of ranks from it, so I'd definitely be open to doing some if anyone wants to do that today, of course. We'll start off with some turf wars just so we can get a lot of you in there. Let me change back to my other gear. I bought the store out, so I need to try to change out to the one I had previously. Let me see. It was the cap or something that I had, I think. Yeah. Let me find. Those shades are very cool, though, I must say. Very fresh. But let me find the cap that I had with this stone. Let me find that real quick. This is very cool, though, I must say. The shades are kind of rocky. I'm not gonna lie, though. The shades they're actually kind of rock, though. I might actually give this a try. And let's try out the new jewelers as well whilst we're here. I think I got them, I'm pretty sure. I think, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's give them a try. Well, no, it was these, I'm pretty sure. It was these, yeah. Let's try out some jewelers for the jewelry armor here. So I'll catch you a chat and then we'll get into something like this. Let's do that. I think might have had to lurk respawn. I'm just catching a chat like pretty much, so he may have had to lurk respawn. I don't remember him saying he had to go though. Unless he's already back by now, literally. But yeah, I definitely approve Denny, of course. I definitely do. Yep, it's blue, so if anything blue, I'm going to approve it, of course. I see, Chloe, I see. Well, naturally, this is the first time I've gone into it on stream, so it's definitely not anything to do with what's on stream there, but naturally, I don't think naturally, I'll always say to people, Chloe, of course, naturally, it's their choice whether they associate with these people, because there's a couple of people I've had to de-associate with due to these situations. But I'll always say to them, of course, especially if it's like a content creator, like, if they still support them, like it's fine, of course, like, I'm just looking out for all of you here, of course. Naturally, if people associate with such a person that, that's their decision. I'm not one to influence Chloe, so what he's saying there is, I would, of course, that's definitely not true, of course, Chloe. So yet again, it's just causing more drama for no reason there. The noise one person there. Got you respawn. Yeah, that's probably why it's lurking, of course. Go for it, Elijah. Go for it. Let's go, Elijah. Look forward to seeing it in game here. And respawn's like, no. Minecraft, Fortnite, Angry Birds, games, Minecraft, Dungeons, Among Us, Rocket League, Colour Switch, Fall Guys, and Flow Free. Nice variety, but let's go. I know Minecraft Dungeons is actually cooperative as well, so maybe that could be like another let's play that I do, and maybe you could join the lobby. I thought that would be cool, right? Maybe that could be an idea. People have been wanting to see Minecraft, and I couldn't really stick with the main game itself, but I really like Dungeons and the Minecraft story mode thing as well. I would like to play those, in honor of the Minecraft movie, so to speak. So I might do that, honestly. I'm not sure what. I'm using the Dapples. Oh, the Dapples respawn. Is that what you're referring to? I just see saying no, like in the chat. The Dapples did just say respawn. Okay, let me see if I can find them for you. I'll use them for you, respawn. Let me see. These ones I presume respawn? Dapple jewelers, yeah. I presume they're right. I'll do it for you, respawn. You know what it's saying, Chloe? It's just noise like mixing drama as always, and he always assumes, of course. Like I'll always, like I said, like I was just saying, I'll always say to you all, naturally it's up to all of you who you of course associate with. Naturally, it's not my decision really. Of course, I'm just saying my personal experience and what my personal thoughts are. But I feel like this person needs to be addressed because they have been causing problems for a while. This being, of course, noise. So, yeah. Sounds good. That's what I've been doing till yeah, I've literally been banging out the store really. I probably should have done this early game to be honest, but before we get into matches, let's do that real quick. I know that's not so much to both, yeah. It's mainly been like a replay and hangouts and stuff, but let's do this real quick. Buy out the store. I've been doing this lately, respawns, and TLL I've been doing this as well, so yeah. I didn't say TLL there, but yeah, he might have respawn. Literally, still have to respawn before. But yeah, I've been doing this recently, TL, buying out the stores though. And of course the star powers as well. So this one can be upgraded as well, can't it? I think you can also do it through using sea snails, I believe, as well. Oh, I didn't mean to equip that. Like, all this is literally bought out right now. Gotta buy this as well. We'll get some matches started soon, folks. Let's see. I'll do the upgrades later. I think I'll just get the base stuff for now. I don't want to spend too much on this because, you know, I haven't played the matches yet. Literally, it's been 2 hours, like Respawn was saying. So I'll buy some of it for now at least, and then I'll do the rest there and let's see a little bit. I have been buying a lot of stuff from there though lately though. Probably something I should have done like early game really, but what I used to do TLL, I would always buy the gear that I felt like I needed, so to speak. But it's good to have all of them. I've been buying them all, I'll be honest, for the fashion shows as well really though. So we'll get some matches started for that folks. So second round you will be able to join of course. Appreciate you, Chloe, and just thank you for bringing this to my attention as well. Honestly, you're an absolute true one. Rob start and not join match. Got you, respawn, I think. Rob start and not join match. Do you mean that I do with friends respawn, or I'm not sure. I follow here, of course. You may have to go into that, pal. Oh, yeah, sorry, respawn, yeah. Julie's brown is okay. Right, I'll look into respawn. If I don't already have it, I'll change it next round. Yeah, I'm literally catching up chat here, respawn. Got you, Elijah, right. I could take a look for you as well and see what we can find there. I personally like the, I think it's the first one, I believe, that I like the best. One where it's like the spiked tip, so that the singular spikes hairstyle, I think that's probably my favourite. If you know which one I'm referring to, like, that's probably the one I would go for personally. I think it's the first one if I remember right. I'll have to look into it. Let's go, Elijah. Yes, definitely. I really like the teal eyes. It looks so good, honestly. And the Inklings really suit them well, and not well for that matter. I went for brown eyes because that's actually my real hair colour, my real eye colour rather, but I always try to match the avatar to me, but I really like the Inklings and the Octopus with blue eyes though. Really nice. I think Star might be as well. I think he inspired his character by Rose, which is amazing. Yeah, I might need to pack out anyways, and I just for the brown jewelers. We'll see, of course. I might need to. And what I could do, people who are in the lobby, they could still play the games, and then I could back out momentarily just to show you the hairstyle Elijah. And if I need to, ban the brown jewelers. Like even now, I need to use the dodge more. feel like I'm so used to, I'm not used to his playstyle, folks, so I've seen me not dodging a lot, really. That's what I want to see. Yep, out of DC. Oh, I can get the double there, he tried. I need to implement more in my gameplay, but I feel like I don't do that much really. Probably because I'm so used to weapons where I'm not having to do it naturally, it's like probably why though. I had a phase when I used Jewelry on Splatoon 2, but then I kind of just went with Splatoon 3 there for a while till the Bella came into play. Sounds good, Elijah, sounds good. Sounds good, Evie. We'll see you soon. Have a good meal. I am Elijah, yeah. So I'll be on Team Land. I'm going to try to organize a collab with Harry there, so hopefully we can get you in as well. The lobby's there, so most likely me and Harry will be doing lobbies for that. Of course I got to put that out of him, but probably what we'll do is every 3 rounds we'll do a lobby reset so we can get as many people in as we can. Depending on how many people join, of course. If we get more than 2 people, which is most likely we're going to, I feel, probably what we'll do. Well, oops, I forgot to change weapon. Yeah, me and Harry are planning to do a collab. Oh, I see Franklin's in. Welcome in, Franklin. Hope you're doing well today. Don't think I've seen him in the live chat today, but thank you for being here, Franklin. Another awesome mod of the channel here. Yeah, same right, Elijah. And naturally, she deserves to get one last win, I feel, right? You know, the deep cut leader herself there. Because there's various theories, like, they say Big Man usually wins seasonal Splatfest. It is true he does, but I'm thinking Air might be the most popular though, so I'm wondering if that will go in their favour or not, because they might get a lot of mirror matches met in there, of course, Elijah, so... And naturally, I generally, and naturally, I prefer Land Travel, to be honest, out of the 3, so it was my first instinct to go for that, so... I feel like I should go for it, really, you know, this is the last chance I'll be able to go for Shiver, like say, Elijah, so... there. But yeah, I think I will go for to land. It was my first choice, so I feel like I should go for it, you know? Always go with your first instinct. Like you're going for it, Elijah. TLL's going for it, I believe as well. I believe Sonic's going to make an ult for it, so he's going to. I think his main might be Air or C. I'm not sure. Sonic might have to go into that, but he did say he might make an ult account, so he can join us on Team Land. So we'll be glad to have you for Sonic if we can do. Yeah, that's my first choice. I feel like I need to go for it. No matter the result, you know me, of course, folks. I will have a blast no matter what, of course. Like, you know, actually, what we can be, no matter what happens, what we can be proud of what we've achieved, and that's this, I'm sure. Hopefully, we can bring Clemens into Team Land, right? Yeah, I do plan to have some like collab partners. I feel like this is the last. I think this is the last ever rerun spot, I believe. So I do want to try and get in some collab partners for that. So Harry's potentially going to be one, all going well, and we've confirmed TLL. We're planning to do this Sunday for Tricolor. So I might dedicate Saturday to field lobbies and Sunday might just do the Tricolor. We'll see, of course, but we are planning to do a Tricolor collab, me and TLL on the Sunday. Maybe on the Friday and the Saturday, and definitely Saturday. Maybe Friday as well, might do field lobbies just so we can get all of you in there. I feel like the Sunday will probably be dedicated to Tricolor, TLL there. So we'll get those last wins for Team Land. Friday and Saturday I might do lobbies on those, we'll see, of course, because for Friday it just started 1 AM my time, so Naturally, it might not be like a long thing if I did do Friday, but definitely Saturday. I confirm Saturday though. Saturday I'm thinking for sure. Friday it's a maybe right now though. Like I said, for us in the UK it's like 1 AM, so I have to see of course. But I might be able to go for at least a good 3 hours of that, so probably actually I could do it. Potentially though. We'll see though, of course though. Keep an eye on the live so I will be covering the Splatfest, that is guaranteed. It's going to be the last ever Splatfest I think so. Of the real one, so naturally I will be there for it, so anyone going for Team Land, will be welcome to join of course, but even if you're not on Team Land, I will still support all of you of course, because you know, this is all in good fun and I'll be happy for all of you on the wins. I support all teams in the Splatfest because you know, this is all in good fun like I say, so whichever team wins, you know, it's going to be a GG, you know. I believe it is Elijah, yeah, it might be. I would have to look over it, like I say, but I would believe so. And welcome in, Franklin. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining the lobby, pal. You know, what a way to start this lobby, right, Franklin? We're a bit late starting things because we were like reacting to replays and we were hanging out in chat really though. You know, just got some various topics there. So it's been kind of like a hangout stream today really, but it's always nice to hang out with you all. So you know, it's been good. Hang out with you all and you know, figuring out certain situations as a team. Oh, you were Franklin. Oh, I don't think I saw you in chat to be honest. Apologies there, Franklin. Yeah, I didn't see you appear in chat to be honest though, unless you were lurking. But I don't think I saw you messages in chat. Thank you for joining the lobby though, of course. All the same. Sometimes YouTube doesn't show me messages as well, really though. Thanks, Franklin. Yeah, you know, YouTube then, as we know, right? I would enable Slimmer, but of course, because I feel like that would be helpful. But sometimes it glitches out, so I don't normally use it due to that. Let's. Oh, wait, I guess we can do it now then, since the Wobber DC'd. So let me show Elijah the hairstyle that I like personally, though. Let me show him real quick. So I'll temporarily rock the Octoling for Elijah here, then I suppose. Let's do that real quick. Gosh, Denny, oh, that's brutal. I'm sorry to that, mate. Oh, darn. Hopefully, there's a way of building it back up, Denny, of course, and that doesn't take overly long there. So, Octolings, right, let's see. Let me see. I'm presuming there's a male variation as well. I just gotta look for it, of course. Let's see what I can make for Elijah here. This one, Elijah. This is personally, this is my favorite. This is my go-to usually. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 is my favorite. I just like them, and also you could say it's kind of similar to Shiver, couldn't you, Elijah? So could be another reason to go for it, of course. Naturally as well, try and go for this that looks like yours. So if let's see what else could work. I think that's a cool hairstyle as well, to be honest, but I think this one is my main go-to usually. I mainly go for this one, to be honest, when I go for the Octoling there. That's the one I recommend personally, but naturally it's up to you really. But this is what I would advise to you there. So I'll temporarily rock out the Octoling for you, Elijah, just so you know, represent that for you there. Got you, Denny. I think it was the same on Need for Speed Heat. I think so. I remember there was a similar mechanic, if I remember right, though. So I still need to play around with Denny, I'll be honest. I think on Heat as well, you could play as the cops, which is really cool. You could play as like the cops as well as the robbers, I believe. Pretty neat. I think. I wonder if they do, Elijah. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see for you there. Let me change to my jewelers though. Hang on. The brown ones, I think. Yeah, these ones. The brown is as this one called. There we go. The Apple Jewel is Nocti. We'll use these for respawn for holiday. Let me look at Marina's pants real quick, Elias, just so I can check for you there. Because naturally the pants, Elijah, they have to be, of course, in the avatar creation. Because I don't think they only have like a top and the bottoms be in the trainers, I believe. Let's see. Let's have a look what works for Marina though. So I feel like one of these definitely works. Right. I think Elijah, I think she does, but I think you need to get an amiibo for it. I'm pretty sure it might be the actual amiibo of Marina though. I think, might be wrong though. Let me have a look though, see what's at least close to that. Have to go through the creation again though. I'm gonna step off to look through that. Naturally, I go for the blue eyes VTLL. Normally with my character, I go for brown usually because that's my color RL. So let's see. Let's see what works for her though. Of course, she has orange pants, so I'd say that of course the full length pants definitely work for her though. Honestly, Elijah, I would say this just because, of course, her pants match the color of her hair. So I'd say these pants personally would work, Elijah, at least temporarily there. I think she does have an outfit set in game, Elijah, but I think it is an amiibo attached gear, if I remember right. But if you've not got the amiibo, I would recommend that one, Elijah. So the first set of pants here, then you go to number 2. That's what I would personally recommend for something that's at least close to her. So naturally, that will change each time, you know, the ink changes, of course, as well. But that definitely works for Marina pants, I would say. Just rocking this temporary outfit for Elijah, folks. I like to advise Elijah on fashion. I'm very into my fashion, so I'm always happy to share advice in the chat there about that. Got you, Elijah. Got you right. Okay, awesome, Elijah. Because I know she does have an outfit set, I believe. Right, that's what I was thinking, Respawn. Yeah, so it doesn't require an amiibo. Got you. Temporarily, I am at NTLL. Yeah, just to show Elijah what I recommend to him. It's temporarily representing the Octolinks for today. Maybe I could think of an outfit for him as well. He likes to, of course, ask me for suggestions, and naturally, I'm happy to help him, of course, because, you know, always willing to help you all, and I do like, you know, avatar customization in games, so I'm always happy to share that knowledge with you all. You know how it is, we are happy to hear, of course. I'm sure it looks fine, Respawn. But I know what you're saying in a way, because sometimes for artists, it can take a couple of tries to get it just right, can't it? I can relate with my song covers. Even if one note is not how I want it, I will re-record the whole thing literally. That's why it takes me a while to release a song, I'll be honest. It can take me up to a week, because I'm trying to get the notes right, of course. Okay, right. Is that about rivals then, Denny? You might have to go into that, of course. I have like 3 or 4 conversations going right now, but yeah, I think so it needs to be, he doesn't have a risk and reward system, is that right, Denny? I've not really played it much, I'll be honest. I played it with friends one time. I couldn't really stick with it when I played it, I'll be honest, but so I do song covers, Respawn, yeah, so I've actually sang a couple of songs on stream, and also some covers on the channel as well. I think if I was to learn an instrument, I would probably learn guitar, but as of right now, I'm a vocalist Respawn. So I did actually do a karaoke stream previously on stream, and well, not stream, of course, but yeah, I did a karaoke stream previously, shall I say, and it was very well received. So we're actually thinking to do another one in the future as well. So I'm thinking to do it on a Saturday. So it probably not next Saturday, but maybe the Saturday after, maybe on Saturday in the future. I'm thinking to do another karaoke stream, and it will be various songs that that being Disney and Linkin Park, and probably maybe some Ed Sheeran in there. Obviously, I'm gonna try and find copyright-free songs, of course, like instrumentals. I don't actually produce music, so to speak. But I do like vocals and Respawn. Oh, that could be an idea, Respawn. You're not wrong, of course. Yeah, it could be an idea, right? Maybe I could save the karaoke stream to 700. That could be an idea, to be honest. Though I do normally do like a big collaboration for that, though, Respawn, to be honest, though. Unless I can work it into that, or maybe do like a part one of. Part one could be a karaoke stream. Honestly, what a way to start a series than make it a karaoke stream. It's not gonna give me the idea to, rather than doing it in one big sitting, have it in different parts, and then I can pick it out. Oh, that's an idea actually. Respawn giving me like a light bulb moment, literally. Yeah, literally 692 right now, Respawn, and we're getting very close, of course. Who knows? Maybe we might talk about this being a positive space and welcoming everyone might gain us some subs today. Who knows? Who knows? People might have been hearing that and they would have been like, oh, this person seems a good atmosphere. Let's give him a sub. Who knows? Go for it, TLL. Give Respawn a character. He'll draw it for you there. Oh, got you, TLL. Got you, right. Yeah, you part Octoling, Elijah? Not like literally, of course, Elijah, but yeah. That, true though, yeah, maybe Elijah's part Octoling, right? Could be. I thought you meant that. Do I main Octoling there, TLL, or if I'm changing to Octoling, but yeah. That's what you're referring to, right? But yeah, I've also got a big appreciation for music producers. Some of my favourite DJs are like David Guetta and Avicii. All the best goes to Avicii, of course. If you know that situation. What a legendary loss to the industry there. That Avicii, of course, and also like Martin Garrix as well. I like a lot of the videos. Oh, and Marshmello as well. He's really good. So I've got a big appreciation for them. They make so many like top songs. But yes, let's go back into some Turf Wars, folks. But yeah, I've been singing for a few years now, Respawn. So it pretty much started on the PlayStation 2. So there was a game known as Karaoke Stage. I think for other places it's called Karaoke Revolution, but here in the UK it's called Karaoke Stage. And just ever since then, really, I've always listened to music, of course, for years now, and I've always enjoyed listening to music. And Karaoke Stage was probably the first game that got me into singing, I would say. From there, really, I got a love for it, of course, and even my family do as well. So it kind of spurs from there, of course, and it's not just like songs from this century, but I'll be honest, songs from this century I don't really get behind. So early 2000s and before, like 90s, 80s, it's not like my go-to genres usually. But yeah, singing has always been a hobby of mine for years now. Ever since the PlayStation 2 era. I used to be part of the website known as Karaoke Party, and I used to go on it often. I even had the membership that they used to have for it known as song membership, so you could do like extra duets and stuff. Like, it was great. You could do like battles with people and song covers. You could even do duets as well. I met this really nice friend known as Steph. She was from Peru. She's a very nice person, and she was very talented as well. We actually uploaded a cover on the channel known as Say Something, you know, by Get Big World and Christina, I believe it is. And yeah, she's very talented. And I love that song as well. It's quite an emotional song, I would say, but that's the songs that I like really. But I like songs that, you know, at least have those meanings to them. I like my songs to have storylines to them and meanings, if you will. That's why I don't really get behind current songs, because either it's all the same or there's no real meaning to them, if you know what I mean. But Ed Sheeran, I feel like, keeps to that genre that I like, which is, you know, songs that tell that storyline and have like a meaning to them. I do like his music songs as well. He's one of my favourite artists. You'll probably hear him mention a lot of things. He's very talented. Oh, Respawn, you're best not to ask that in chat, of course. So we do have a rule to not ask people that, of course, in chat though. Welcome back, Evie. Yeah, best not to ask that in chat though, Respawn, of course, because, you know, that is considered personal information, really. Especially if Elijah's not over 16 either, of course. I feel like the rule by having place is if people are over 16, they, you know, they can reveal it. But if it's under 16, then naturally we ask that they don't reveal it, of course. You know, for their safety, naturally. So yeah, do be mindful of that for Respawn though. Yeah. You're a good Respawn, no worries. I'm not sure if I included that in the rules to be fair, but yeah, that is something I always go by then. I probably didn't have space, which is probably why I didn't include it, but yeah, that is something that Thanks for understanding though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Respawn. Yeah, you're a good Respawn. I'm sure you. And I know you're very mindful. In it always, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Respawn. Yeah, exactly. So anyone under 16, naturally, we ask them to don't reveal their ages, of course, because, you know, for their safety. You know, naturally, you know, anyone can come. Anyone could be watching, so. You know, we can't assume they're not. They could be lurking. We just never know, do we? On the YouTubes. Let's go, Eevee. A wild Eevee appears literally. Got you, Sonic. Oh, you must have got this disconnect. Oh, sorry to that, Sonic. I feel that, honestly. No worries, Respawn. We'll see you soon. Thank you for coming through today and all your support. No, not at all, Respawn. Not at all. I know you. I know you didn't mean. I know you didn't mean that. Any harm by it, of course. But yeah, don't say it that way, of course, Respawn, yeah, literally, though, not to add on to, the other situation, but, yeah, just say you've got to go, pal, honestly, because, that can kind of go against the stream, really, can't it? That's what Dennis is referring to there, yeah. Like, the point of the streams is to make sure you're all on board, literally, though. How can we help you, Elijah? Are you saying with your outfit or your hairstyle? Like, hopefully we can help you there. No worries, Lenny. So I was saying, have you ever played Need for Speed Heat? Because I was thinking that game had like a similar system, what you mentioned, like a risk and reward system. Might be wrong though. I've not played it, much, I'll be honest. Did you ever play NFS Heat as a matter of interest? I think the controls, I couldn't get behind it. I think that was my issue with it, I'll be honest. But I like how you could play as cops and robbers though. tried it with friends one time, and yeah, the controls really threw me off. Then I do play a lot of Mario Kart, so that's probably something when I'm playing those type of games. Of course, I think it is a different style of team, like Paradise. I really want to do like a Forza Horizon, so it's not going to matter. I might have to start over anyways. I think I lost my save file when I first turned the Xbox. I might do that honestly. It would make it more fun to actually play through it. I think I got like the first 2 or 3 wristbands. I think that was the point of the Horizon Plus. You left. Pretty good. Nice one, then let's go. Nice one. Got me right. Got me right. I think I finished Need for Speed the Run. I did finish that in completion. I of course played Undercover as well as a classic. I played some of Most Wanted. I played some of Carbon as well. I think Undercover was very popular with the community, I believe. I think there is also an open world Need for Speed game, I'm pretty sure, any as well, on the PC, I believe, too. So there was one I remember seeing somewhere. I used to play this other game known as The Crew. You may have heard of it, but The Crew 2 is still going, but I used to play The Crew 1 on, back when that was still going. I like the idea of a racing MMO, that was a pretty cool concept. It is unfortunate it's not down there. Got you, Danny, right. I think I may have seen that briefly though. Can those be used in like races, I'm presuming, Danny? Yeah, that's pretty cool, if so though. Right, then let's be dedicated then, so I guess I'm your go-to for Splatoon, and you're my go-to for Need for Speed, it would seem, Danny, then. Good to know. So I can ask you any questions like then, Danny, and then you'll be able to answer them for me, I'm guessing though. I've played some of them, of course, but in and out really. Though me being a variety gamer, of course, then that's usually how it is really. There'll be a phase when I'll start playing them, and then other games will take my interest, of course, and overlap sometimes. GG's everyone. Well played. Thank you, Evie. A weapon, right? A weapon. So what does Marina actually mean? That's actually a good question, you know. Maybe you could match her brand, Elijah. I know you did mention about what's the most powerful weapon. I would probably say the blaster, but they're not easy to use though, Elijah, I'll be honest. The blasters are not easy to use though, so probably I wouldn't recommend that weapon for now though, because even myself, I'm still practicing with it. But the custom blaster, I feel like is a good one to start with if you are thinking to go into the blasters though. Got you, then you're right. Oh, I see, right. So you're more familiar with the latest games, I'm assuming, right? For some reason I don't see Frank and messages in the chat there. Either YouTube or Franklin's been lurking the whole time. Naturally I do appreciate both. I think YouTube will usually do that. I bet what will happen, I'll watch the replay and then if it goes in the next show on the show. It does happen too many times. Yeah, of course the new games, like I said, they'll be fine to go here naturally they fit in the family of the vibe, but anything that's like more mature content, like Resident Evil War for instance, they will be on my channel. It's naturally no pressure for anyone who hardcore would not watch the game, of course. That's exactly the reason this will still be my primary channel naturally, so this channel will still be going, of course. Yeah, Respawn gave me the idea though to do the karaoke stream as part of part one. Could be a finale as well, but I think part one will be better really, just because I don't know how. It's not gonna give me the idea to make it I think it'll be better really, because that, you know, like I say, rather than saving the moment like I was saying earlier. I got up oh, that's good, Denny. So are you thinking to get the SNES? Hopefully as well, kind of how last time with the games you recommended. Him and Nighttime are like two of the best people to ask for retro games, Denny. I'd have to say I can check as well, of course. So I think the games that I recommended, pretty much I would recommend the same games to you, I think, Denny, honestly though. I was actually thinking Super Mario Bros. 3 there, so I would recommend that as well, to be honest. The games he mentioned I would recommend as well, to be honest. Maybe I could do a Retro Monday series. That might actually be fun though. That could be an idea actually. I don't know. I definitely want to do DK Country 1 like I say. I definitely want to do that before Bonanza comes out. So I probably will do that as a Let's Play series at some point down the line. I want to try and get through it before the Bonanza releases. This is literally about, I think, 3 weeks away, I believe. It's not long, of course, so I want to try and get it done before then because I'm hoping to get it on release date all going well if I can get it in time. Yep, now you know about TLL, right? Exactly, yep, it keeps to that brand, yep. That's why we call him the Ultra Stamp main, yep, because that's literally his main ultimate TLL, yep. He's our dedicated Ultra Stamp player. He's very skilled with that as well, honestly. We got this really cool replay with Franklin as well, and we've even got the song for it. So that we've actually been planning to do like a montage of all of us using the Ultra Stamps. So that would be really cool, honestly. So one of these days we're going to do that, I think, for sure. And it looks like Evie's matching as well with Franklin there. Let's go. Wow, Denny. Wow, let's go. Yep, you definitely are, Denny. Wow, let's go. You're all set then, literally, you're all set. I think they might do Elijah. I can look through them for you, of course, though. Thank you, Evie, you too. Yeah, I do want to bring more retro games to the channel really. Maybe even I really do like Squid. That's something I would recommend as well, but that's not on this. I believe that's on the Mega Drive. I believe so. Also known as the Sega, also known as Genesis in other places, but we call it the Mega Drive here, of course, in the UK. Yeah, I really like Squid. That was classic. That I'm holding on so good. I can literally letters on this. I feel like that game would probably be fine here really. The music is just so good, but even thinking about it, I can just literally hear the music. We're trying to do like dedicated days to like games, so Reese mentioned that there's Splatoon Sundays, so that's that's why I thought I'd maybe do that today. So I'm actually putting some of this Splatoon, and then like I might have to play for the randomly as well. Still thinking over it, of course. We have a lot of plans in this week though, so definitely I might even have to play a second one. First great system though was the NES, so I think Super Mario was the first ever game I played, along with the game of ends that last one. And then I just went from there. I went to like PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and Mega Drive, and the Dreamcast as well. I feel like the Dreamcast is kind of underrated. I feel like we got one. Sonic Adventure was like one of my favorite all-time favorite games. Space Channel, oh, I love Space Channel. That's the living game. I think even Cobra would have liked this one. It's I might have to stream that game one time. For her, maybe that could be a video for her mission. I think she would like that, to be honest, you know, Space Channel there. It's literally about like a pop star who does like various dances, and she's like, it's like a, you could say it's like a Simon Says type of game. So you've got to like memorize the pattern, and you've got to like, you know, match it to the beat. It's pretty fun. I do that a lot as well. Geez, everyone, well played. Yeah, exactly, Franklin. We know it, of course. I still haven't forgotten that moment in the custom Splatfest where you got this really cool like ultra stamp splatting spree. You probably remember it, and then you were saying we should include that particular song into it. I still need to edit that into a short, Franklin, because I've recently been uploading those, as you may have seen recently. So I haven't forgotten about it. Of course, that will eventually be a short. So do look forward to that, everyone, on the shorts tab. Franklin will be part of it. And then down the line, we're thinking to do like a montage of all of us using the ultra stamp, because naturally he deserves that moment. He's done so much for the channel, and he's just been a true one throughout. So definitely I want to give back to him by doing that, really, though. And he supports the Brother Army as well, so another reason to do it. Oh no, I just heard to hear that. You'll be able to get back in though. I might do more professional as well, really, like they're always fun, so I might do them as well. I'm also planning to do like some like event, so to speak, like someone. I think it's always fun just to do anyway. What I was thinking to do is, like I mentioned I did this, but I've never got around to it. Basically like community fostering their boss rush, so to speak, so we have like a counter on the stream where you can get a boss right now. Maybe like could put like a bronze or a silver tier for it, so whichever one wins it, whichever tier we get to will we're doing Christmas Splatfest, so I feel like hoping I can see my custom Splatfest colours. I'm hoping that will be a thing. That's probably why I'm holding on. 2-2 only has hopefully that's I believe that is the last Splatfest I'm going to do. Unless we see how we can it wouldn't really make sense for me to be running campus. played. That's the new film, isn't it? Right, yeah, Elio, yeah, that's the new Disney film, isn't it? Yeah. That's awesome, Elijah, I can hear that. But that's Elo, but yeah, no, Elio, yeah, literally. That's because I'm using like the thumb for the chat, literally, you know, it's actually a bit smaller, but yeah. That's awesome to hear, Elijah, yeah. I'm good Disney are making more animations as well, because the live actions, they do well sometimes, but I feel like Disney is known for their animations, so I'm glad that they're still doing animations though. It looked good from what I've seen, so I look forward to seeing that. PS2 is my first priority, then Senate says I'm going to start with retro Xbox and Nintendo and more, maybe more up. Sounds like a plan to me, then definitely go for it. Got you, Elijah, got you. Let me see her outfits here real quick, see if I can give you some inspiration. Of course, you want to like a pop star, don't you, Elijah? Though naturally, that being what she is, though. So I believe she has her regular wear. So honestly, Elijah, the boots that I'm wearing right now, I recommend them because she wears those as her default outfit. And then of course she has the business wear, the orange one. And she wears like a black doesn't she really? So I think for the headgear, I recommend the headphones, Elijah. That's because you know she's naturally a DJ, you know, a DJ so to speak. So yeah, recommend the headphones for sure. Let's see if I can find anything before the next match starts. Definitely go for these boots that I'm wearing. Though definitely, Elijah, 100%. She literally wears those to her outfit. I think she's also got another outfit as well where she wears like I believe spontaneous side. If you wanna go for a base outfit though, Elijah, definitely go for these pants and shoes though, I would say. Just gotta find the top for it. You're playing this in the Optimum Boy right, Elijah, so I know what to look for. Got you, Elijah. So that's spot on, of course, because she does have probably are aware there. I believe she wears the side order. I do plan to play that again, of course. I really enjoyed side order, so I'd love to play it again, of course. I want to do like another let's play with the Predator. A package one, I'm not sure when I'll do that, of course. That's gonna be hard. I want to do it. I have done the I have. I did stop playing it because they made it more grindy and you know some of the characters lost their voices unfortunately. But if people are interested, I would be willing to. The game itself is still fun, so that doesn't change that at all. It was a little bit of a bummer when they lost their voices. Some of the characters are literally non-vocable. I like the game though, Daniel. I do like it. And it's free, literally, so everyone can play it. It's crossplay as well. And I have it on. I think I have it on PC as well. So honestly, I'd be down for it. And it's crossplay, like I say, so everyone can join. So for that reason alone, I think I'd like to win. Sorry. Stick to these buttons there. Oh, I tried. At least I got some touches though. But yeah, 8 of 20 push. Got up push back to. Oh, nice one, Eva. Let's go. Yeah, I did used to play it as well. I did kind of stop when, like I said, when they made it more grindy, so to speak, and like I said, the characters lost their voices. Some of these characters don't talk anymore, which is really unfortunate. I mean, it is free to play, Denny, so I would give it a try, honestly. Honestly, you probably give me a reason to stream it, honestly, Denny, because I had a couple of friends who played it. Star Gamer used to play it, as did Blitz, but like me, really, they stopped playing it due to the changes they made. Like they changed the character stats and they made it more grindy, I think. But as I will say though, then you do have to grind for characters though. Just to keep that in mind there, if you wanting to get certain characters, you do have to grind for them usually. So you know it's got like loot boxes and stuff, Denny, and like I said, some of the characters no longer have voices. Like they usually add the characters with the voice lines, you know, like they do. But for some reason they stopped doing it after a while. So when they introduced the Wreck-It Ralph season, that's when they started having voices. Probably a minor thing, I suppose, in some ways, but it actually doesn't take away from the gameplay. The gameplay is still fun, but I feel like they lost some personality in the characters due to it, though. Yeah, I will say then it's got loot boxes though. Yeah, it does though. It's one of those type of games, but then yeah, the amount of platforms, so yeah, like you know, mechanics and stuff. So I wouldn't say you necessarily need to get them though, like to enjoy the game personally. I don't think it's paid to win per se. Strategy then, yeah, that's fair of course, yeah. I believe it's by game lock then, you know. It's by game lock. They released it to mobile as well. I think you have to use those to literally get the character pack, so it can be very RNG as you can imagine. Then they'll try to get a certain character and then they'll give you like other, like you know, you have to get so many of the same character cards for the character. So they've made it harder to do it. So before the update, they had it so like all the characters were unlocked by default. If you play them with friends, you won't have to unlock them before. Then they decided to change it so you could only play as characters that you've unlocked. It's very unfortunate, of course. We all like the fact that we could all play as any character with friends, obviously, without having to work towards them. But they have gone through some changes that can make it honest. So gameplay itself is fun, like I say, but I play it very casually now because I've not played it in a while. Let's go. Let's go. Joe Biden's here, literally. He's a very good Splatoon player. He's one of my regulars. He wants to join the lobby. Let's go. Well, I don't have him really, of course, because how good he is. I see him around in a lot of Splatoon streams, like you know, Switch and stuff like that. Supporting Splatoon. I do wonder if he actually goes to our really. Does sometimes Splatoon as well. I don't think that's from last year on that side. That seems to be decided with games with loot boxes. So that's why I stopped playing Call of Duty in some ways, but they like to do it as well. Back in the day, right, when loot boxes were a thing. Yeah, Mario Kart is definitely better. White or orange, I mean, I would say, if you want to match her, I would say orange, Elijah, though. Sounds good then, yeah, sounds good. I really appreciate you doing that, honestly, she's still alive. She probably, we need to, if you, I know she goes live for 4 hours, so we definitely need to raid her today. Now you mentioned it, then honestly, I really want to support her because she's been through a hard time, folks. So if we do raid her, of course, today, I would really appreciate if you gave us some support today, even if it's just the hashtag or a like. I would really appreciate that, of course. She's been amazing. Oh no, Evie, sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're able to get the king levels here. I'll do a quick lobby reset as well myself, to be honest, and let me see if we can have a live with his outfit here. It gives me time to catch up with the chat here as well. Personally, Elijah, I would say if you're going for her outfit, if you're going for her formal outfit, I would say the earrings. But if you're going for her default outfit, I would say the headphones. So let me see what I can find for you here. Hang on. So these boots, Elijah, punk Knights. That's what I'd recommend for her boots, though. As for her t-shirt, I mean, let me see what I can find though. Honestly, that actually works though. Because of course, if you're playing as a male Octoling Elijah, obviously you know it has to be the male alternative. That I would recommend actually though. Having said that though, I'd probably go. Let me look for something else because it does have the same ability though. You want to go for a different ability actually though. Let me see. I'm looking at this one. Rockingbird Black could be an idea, Elijah. Let me see. What else do we have here? You got the gear though, Elijah, right? Got you, right? Got you. So you want to do like a regular outfit, I'm presuming? Because the ones that I was thinking, if I can find them, that is. Honestly, that has ink saver, Elijah. So honestly, and it's literally called Octophones. So she's an Octoling after all. So I think those are pretty cool, personally, Elijah. You could go for those. And it's got ink saver, which is a very good ability to have in Splatoon. So for that reason alone, I would go for the Octophones here. As for the shirt though, there you go. Yeah, you could go for I'm trying to find something that's not got the intensified though. So that's that's double. That's natural double intensify. Let me see what else there is. I mean that was way without the orange logo. Ooh, that's kind of cool though. Doesn't she? Oh, hang on. Honestly, I don't see many people using thermal ink, but that could be useful though. Let me see. Allows you to track distant players hit with shots from your main weapon. I mean, you could give that a try, Elijah. And naturally, she does wear like those type of gloves, doesn't she? Though, so that could be an idea. Black V-neck tee could be an idea as well. Let's see what else I have though. I have a lot of stuff. I literally been buying out the store, everyone. So lots to choose from here. So yeah, I think that alone would probably match your style though. So right now, Respawn, I'm just showing Elijah what outfit I recommend. He's currently trying to make a marina style outfit. So the lobby disconnected, so I thought I would show him real quick. What I would recommend. This is what I have for him so far. So got you, Elijah. Yeah, for her default outfit, I would recommend this. So Octophones, Black V-neck tee, and Punk Knights. There you go for the default outfit, though, Elijah. I have Denny, of course. That's what I mean. We need to wrap up the show, and we need to bring Majestic as well. Is she still live, Denny? Let me see. We need to raid her, of course, because she deserves the raids. Is she live today? She's right. It's Sunday, isn't it? Well, for her it's Sunday, of course. Let me see. Majestic. Let's see. If I can find her channel, of course. Let me. Okay, then awesome. Let me see them. I think we'll do a set of well, this is the first match. We'll do 4 matches, I think, and then we'll probably ring Majestic. But let me see how long she's been live for, just so I can understand. Let's see. Trying to find her link real quick. Go to one of the videos, she's probably would be there. Let's see. I know she goes live for 4 to 5 hours usually, so we want to try and get there before she does. And
Right, we're good for now. So yeah, she's been alive for 2 hours, so she'll probably be alive for 2 hours, of course. Naturally, I'll be lurking there because I probably won't join the bot to then actually, rest up. But what we'll do then, we'll do let's say 3 more rounds. Cause naturally the first round won't count, will it? Of course, but let's do 3 rounds of turf war, folks, and then we'll go ring just that's like, and I think make sure that we all get our rest ready for the next day, right? So let's do that real quick. Time for us when you have thunder, right? Um, Sounds good, Sonic. Thank you for that, pal. Let me have a look on you real quick. PlayStation or Nintendo? Got you, Sonic. Would you rather respond to that to you here or over DMs? Let me know, of course, pal. But what I will say to go into it lightly is that over DMs, okay, right, yeah. I will do, yeah. Of course I will do. No worries. Yeah, I won't mention it, of course, but yeah. But just know that you're that we really do appreciate you, Sonic, and thank you for being a true one. Yeah, I'll respond to you over DMs there, probably. Okay, we'll do a few more rounds and then we'll go over this. She's been through a hard time as well lately. Took her content creator gave her was essentially bashing her on the stream. So naturally, she doesn't deserve that, of course. Naturally, I'll go into that situation. The recent video is there if you want to see it, of course. You know how on the YouTube, of course, sometimes deep over like I say, my data doesn't deserve that. And if people can't see how wonderful she is, then that is their loss. She's done so much for me, and she's been supporting me since the longest time, and she really doesn't deserve that, like I say. That video, well, like I said, I watched the video and see her that's all set. Really, heart went out to her, of course, because you never like to see your friends that way, of course. It's not nice to see it. I really felt it, honestly. I can relate to that. I've been also well, so I really felt for her in that video, honestly. It was hard to see her, that's really, of course. You never like to see it. See you next time, EB. Thank you for coming through today. And thank you for all your support on the stream today as well. We'll be ending ourselves soon. A few rounds like I said, and then we'll go raid in with the queen. She's a very welcoming space as well, and she does get very nice tests. She may have like a couple of shorts and videos like that, of course, just there, but her streams are family friendly though. She acts confirmed as well. Not only a viewer, but recently a mod as well. She recently added another mod, so absolutely honoured to be a part of the mod squad. I was on the way, of course. She definitely deserves that, as she did to me. She's just very welcoming, and like me, she encourages positive gameplay, and you'll always hear her saying GG's, well played, and good jobs, and that's exactly what a stream should be, really. Making people's days. Even myself, like I'll go to a stream and people be making my days and nights literally because they'll give me a good time, really. Whether that be in Splatoon or Jamboree, of course. People who enjoy the games, they of course you'll see that I'll be hanging around with them of course on the YouTubes because those type of content creators, are leading by example there. So 3 more matches, like I say, folks, and then we'll go on that raid. No worries, respawn. We'll be ending off stream soon, like I say. We're just doing 3 more rounds to end off the stream, and then we're gonna go with Majestic. That's the plan. Oh, let's go. Jewelry Squad, let's go. Sounds good then, Respawn. Sounds good. Oh, you're doing the drawing. And actually, art does take time, Respawn. So we look forward to seeing it when you do get around to it, of course. And I can relate to you saying when when you scuff the drawing, because I'm the same with song covers. Naturally, if one note is wrong, like I say, I will redo it. Yeah, literally console wars right there. I personally stay neutral to all of them. I feel like they all have their positives and maybe the negatives as well, of course. But I never really they've all got their own points really, and I feel like that didn't need to be controversial really when people did that though. Personally, I think for me, I'm more Nintendo than I'll be honest these days, because I feel like PlayStation was at its best in the older eras, and I feel like Nintendo I do tend to stick to their more games, because my only thing with PlayStation these days is that they tend to stick to a lot of the same games, that being a lot of samurai games and hack and slash games. I feel like they're not very adventurous, so to speak. Like, we need God of War, we need Uncharted, we need Ratchet and Clank, we need Parappa sequel. This is what I want from PlayStation. But every time I watch a showcase, all I'm seeing is constant hack and slash. Like, don't get me wrong, some of them are good, and I'm looking forward to the some of the new ones coming out, of course. But I feel like a lot of it's just the same, and they need to branch out more, and they need to go back to the older games. So for that reason, I do prefer Nintendo more these days. Not to say I dislike collab, naturally they have their style, of course. But I feel like Nintendo have kept true to their own brands more so these days, I would feel. And they're not afraid to take risks, like, they've even in the Bonanza game, they've literally made DK into a zebra and, an ostrich, which is just wild to me. So they're not afraid to make risks, because of course some people will not see that well, of course, but, they're not afraid to do it with the likes. So I feel like for PlayStation, they want to keep it to what they think works for them. Yeah, I would say Nintendo for me. That's sad, it's like definitely it wasn't for PlayStation, of course, if I put the actually I wouldn't be able to do it. That game did not well on the Switch there. But I think it's not just how more they branch out more than PlayStation. And the fans have been saying it as well to them, like, they need to go back to their roots. They just never seem to though. That's my thoughts on that. Thank you, Denny. On the same page, right? I'll catch you in the momentarily, of course. I do see you all there. You know how it is when it comes to America. When it comes to thank you all for being here, though, and being awesome as always. You all make these streams great, so thank you for always doing that. Shout out to the mods as well for them showing us what's the back of. I always visit go, with the rock, let's go, yes. I think I'm getting better at dodge one. May have overused it, but I think I'm getting better at it. I'm getting used to it though. I'm getting used to it. I'll read that momentarily, Sonic. One momentary pause. Rob Switch was confused on what character he was because his character is Luigi, but nighttime Luigi wanna be Luigi. I was confused too because I don't normally play as Bowser. Yeah, literally right, Sonic. Literally, me and Chloe were lurking, and then we're just seeing like we're like, wait, Switch is playing as Wario. Like, we thought he was playing Wario because you asked him to Sonic. I definitely would have needed the confusion counter for that stream, wouldn't I? We sometimes have that thing on our stream known as confusion counters, where we'll count how many times people get confused. I can relate. If someone plays as Mario or DK, I'll literally think that's me. And then 1 minute in the minigame, I'll be like, oh, I've just realised that's not me. Can relate. I've been there, though, Sonic. And of course, you play as Wario, so that's even more confusing for you, isn't it? 'Cause you're playing as Bowser, he's playing as Wario. Oh, map refresh though. Let's see how many matches we've done. Let's see. Hang on. Well, this match didn't actually go through, did it? So we'll do two more matches then, and then we'll end. I think that's what we'll do then. Let's do that just so we can get the 3 matches free. Then we'll definitely bet an info, of course. Yeah, literally just hit 3 and respawn, yeah. So that's why we need to wrap this part up soon, don't we, of course. Gotta get that rest right. Yeah, 2 more matches and then I'm gonna get an info. Actually, people can't stand to say something, that's totally fine. Even if you can just drop the hashtag from Majestic, I would greatly appreciate it, because she's, like I said, she's been through a hard time. I want to support her though. Yeah, never heard of it right then, never heard of it. What is rest shit, you know? Like, what is sleep? Right, got you, Danny. Got you. Yeah, I was mainly PlayStation for the longest time. Like, I am still PlayStation. Like, I do play, PS3, PS4, PS5 still, and I do specifically the old games. I love PlayStation for the old era, mostly, of course. But I thought Nintendo is just, like you, Danny, it's really caught my attention though. I just feel like they branch out more, like I say, and they stick to their, like, their roots. Like, they're always bringing out Mario games, and of course, Splatoon is still going. I can already imagine these ones coming to the wrestling. I can imagine like rest is what Rob must get. It's one bit of the tank. Yes, 2 more games and then we'll go on that. Would be one if it was too much capital, but I don't have to care what my mouse is rolling. And this Mecha mod. Yeah, I will be lurking. I'll be lurking. I'll see how things are. For a little bit at least. I'm probably should have Matt there, I'm assuming, looking at things, but Matt is an absolute true, honestly. You would have seen in the chat there, Matt, one of the odds, he's an absolute true, honestly. What a W to him, absolutely. Props to him. He's like supported the situation, so honestly, Matt, everyone should just thank you, honestly, Matt, for being there for this. I really do appreciate that. Use some Matt. Actually, people don't want to representation, go to a representation, she's supposed to be off there. Yeah, she definitely didn't know what to say, so I hope that's going into that. She deserves it. As all of you, of course, no one deserves to go through any of that. Of course, I like to relate to that situation because, I've been through down in Egypt. They are rough. I've actually started doing great shooting, so they're not easy, but having the community there to support you and not honestly, it really helps. Knowing that so many people have got that. That's why I'll always be sure that for another team. That's what they need. That's what, in that moment, that's what they need, because they need to be supported. Actually, that's what we do. Waluigi is the best. Yep, he is amazing, right, Elijah? Definitely deserves more representation. And we can thank Cal for keeping that representation going for him. You're never forgotten, Elijah. Never forgotten. Never. You never will be. Not here at least. You never will be. I always see you, Elijah. Apologies if I'm delayed reading your messages, of course. Chat, if chat is busy, of course, that can happen. But you know, it's never intentional. I see you, Elijah. How could we forget you, Elijah? Right? You're awesome. I was Bowser on King Bowser Keep, and I won the board. Let's go, Sonic. Congrats to you. Amazing work. Smashing it. Sleep is for the weak. I would never expect Respawn to say that. Wow. What happened to Respawn? Is that you, Respawn? Like, did someone take over Respawn? That does not sound like something Respawn would say, literally. Does that mean Respawn would give the all clear for a 12-hour stream? Just kidding. I'll probably watch them today just whilst I'm lurking in Majestic's stream then, of course. Probably that's what I'll do. And I got to respond to Chloe on the Discord as well, so I'll probably be doing that as well before I, you know, call it. Bowser on picking Bowser keep and one. Yeah, I don't want him. It's awesome job to you again, Sonic, of course. Well played to you. Hey Robert, are there any PlayStation games you would like to see clips from? God of War, Denny. God of War. You need to get some God of War clips, I feel. Definitely. I think we have any, you know. I think we have. What didn't you do, Respawn? Have you been taken over by someone, Respawn? Is that Respawn in the I don't know. Yeah, good one, Denny, good one. I can appreciate the fun. Oh god, God of War. Last one, let's go. Yeah, I do one more match after this and then we'll I'm gonna just live from the service. Got you, Respawn. Oh, you're up, but no worries. We'll have a little bit of course when you know tiredness gets to us actually. I will be ending those soon, Respawn, but naturally if you can't stick around then it's totally fine. Let you talk for 3 minutes. This match is. Yeah, I'll be resting 2 pounds. Don't worry. Oh, because the GOW means God of War Respawn, so you know, hence, you know, why they're saying, oh god, God of War, you know. Yeah, hopefully I explained it well there to Respawn, Emmy. Literally, then what happened to you? Honestly, this is the same person who says to me, you know, bro, shaking my head and robbing capitals. Have I converted Denny into the pun squad? Let's go. That means I can do as many puns as I want. But naturally, I do limit them because I don't want them to become too much serious speaking, so I don't try to use them a lot. Naturally, you know, they can get old, so I try to be mindful of puns or whatnot. I don't want them to be naturally, you know, I don't want them to be too much. But now and again, I might drop them in, of course. What was it then? How many puns? Many puns. Okay, right. Add it to the counter. Shocking to know bench that revenue. Oh my word. Dang it, I crashed out. Yep, you did, Denny, you did. You crashed out. Yeah, exactly, respawn. Yep, gotta check on my guide duties, of course. But we're meant to have a meeting today, but they postponed it till next week, so yeah. But yeah, I gotta do my check-ins, you know. Gotta test out some functionality stuff, so I gotta do that tomorrow as well. Before the meeting, really, because I got like a, you know, a week to test things out, so yeah. And the health isn't exactly respawn yet. That's right, Sonic. Yeah, normally it goes for 3 hours, usually, yeah. Or 1 hour 30, just towards 2 hours, don't it, sometimes. Naturally, I did 2 boards, didn't it, today, so Sonic, of course, on Sunday, doesn't he? Yeah, normally Switch will do like 1 board, 1 Kaboom, 1 Kapathlon. So just under 2 hours usually, but on a Sunday and Wednesday, I believe it is just 3 hours, I believe. Exactly, Sonic, yeah, exactly. Two boards naturally last longer, doesn't it? Yeah. Same, right, the knee. Definitely, that game deserves it, of course. Hopefully, release the hype will be in session. Hopefully, it will. Well, since one of the matches disconnected till I'll probably do one more, and then I will be ending though. Yeah. So we have 2 collabs, Denny. So one on Tuesday will be Jamboree, and the Thursday one will be Dreamlight Valley as well. So we have 2 collabs with me and we do. So do look forward to that, of course. This is the last match, so let's make it count, folks. Let's give it our best shot. I wanted to play Makamart as well, I'm honest, TLL, so that's something commander and really. One of my favorite matches, Sonic. Yeah, after stream I will be running to the DMs and clips while, you know, back tomorrow I can do my I am still there, right? Yeah, people are calling it a night, aren't they, of course? We'll go through all the same. I'll get the win for all of you there. Probably because I was going back out though. Apologies for the confusion though. Back on up with continue. Pretty much Disney Animal Crossing, then like I was saying there. So you basically have the door as a volley ruler, and you haven't helped the Disney characters restore their memories from the Forgotten, which is like the curse that was set on the realm. So it's our job to restore their memories and, you know, bring them back together essentially. It's a very like nice, wholesome, cozy game. Honestly, it's quite a deep storyline. Honestly. Yeah, animals, I think we would like it. Yeah, literally TLL, right? Best thing going to be quite well. Yes, hour in it, of course, but I'll go through it. Yeah, that's right then, yeah. So pretty much like Animal Crossing. Only you can do like quests for each character. They add like different characters every update and we go through the quest lines. So like me and Kobe are planning to do, well, we're planning to do Japan as we unlock. She's saying that she doesn't have she doesn't have prerequisites for it, so she has to finish the main storyline to be able to play it. She still needs to finish it apparently. And I still need to pick with the button quest. There's a lot of depth to it within this. The game is awesome, honestly, I love it. It's a lot of fun. That isn't an Animal Crossing, it's definitely recommended, I would say. I'll have to explain it to you over Thursday what we're doing, of course, and everyone is it's like a nice cozy game though, so it'll be a nice chill stream. Well, the other team overwhelmed there, but you know, that can be the worst Splatoons. Yep, Splat! Definitely. You got this, Respawn, you got this. Literally, you know, we're literally on the end of Respawn. You made it. Got your teal there, alright. I mean, maybe you could figure something out based on what you've seen on my streams, like my playstyle. I will say that people recommended that I use Intensify because I do jump a lot usually TLL, so people have said to me, I think it was one person known as Player 120 who used to come through the streams. He recommended that I use Intensify, so ever since I've used that. What I usually main with TLL is like close range weapons, if that's any help to you there. So normally in a Splatfest I would use, of course, the undercover umbrella, the splatter shot, the aero spray, just to give you some like pointers. I sometimes use the octobrush as well. But I mostly use things that have the BR bomb and the reslider or ink strike, because I think those are always good for Splatfest. Something that's probably something we can figure out over Discord as well, of course, till later. We've got time to play it naturally, so maybe we can discuss that on the Discord as well, over DMs there. Raid time respawn, yep, so if one of the mods would be so kind to type !raid whilst I get the link for our raid target, we'd greatly appreciate that, of course. So let me see, could be an idea, respawn, yeah. So for my sets usually I'll normally go for ink saver, special saver, and now intensify. That's normally what I'd go for. As for my go-to weapons, let's see. Let's see what I normally use. Of course I mainly use the bellas in my streams, that's one of my main go-tos. I will usually bring out the octobrush. Before the bella I used to be a 10 set main. But actually I know we need to plan out our weapon loadout around the team loadout as well, don't we, of course. But I used that a lot before the undercover bella came into play though. Alright, okay, right, I see TLL, right. So let's see here. Probably this is something we should do on Discord really, of course, because you know we're not rich money to get going as well. See you soon, Respawn. Thank you for your support today. And as for a stream tomorrow, I might do like a short stream, possibly. Maybe I might premiere DK Country 1, possibly. I don't think I've got anything on Monday, mind you. You know, yeah, let's do that Monkey Monday. So yeah, we'll do a short DK Country, so maybe like the first 2 hours or something like that. Might change it, that might change, but potentially I might stream a retro game tomorrow, folks, on Monday. So technically later today now, of course, but keep an eye out for that. I might stream some retro goodness, so do stay tuned. Oh, you're a good Respawn, no worries. I'm on there, but got you Respawn. Okay, so we best get there now then, of course, then. So thank you all once again. Yeah, we'll discuss it more either in the next Splatoon stream TLL or over Discord. I think will be the best plan there, because naturally, you know, wrapping up for best wrap up for today, isn't it? Really, get the rest and yes, thank you all for coming through today and supporting the stream. Greatly appreciated, and I shall see you all hopefully tomorrow night for some DK Country One Retro Gunners. So I do look forward to that. So our race target, of course, will be Majestic Queen. She's currently playing Jamboree with viewers, so let's go give her an awesome raid that she absolutely deserves. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, you all stay awesome, stay positive, and always take care. Bye for now, everyone, and until the next time.